From being a literal bacon hair to having some of the rarest items in Blox fruits, this is every time I've upgraded a subscriber's account in only 24 hours. So first off, what's the first thing you want me to upgrade? It could be anything. Fruits, swords, obtaining anything. I'm here for you.
Ooh, okay. I think we should start with fruits.
Okay. Fruits. What's your favorite fruit in the game again? In GPO, I remember being light. Is that the same for this game?
Yeah, Pika.
Pika, right. It's called light now.
Same thing.
And by the way, you already have light equipped. So I like, what do you want me to do with that? Do you want me to awaken it?
Yeah.
You even know what that is?
No.
Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't even matter. As long as you don't have it awakened, I could do that for you. That could be pretty easy.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. All right, I just logged into her account right now. Let's see what she's got. She's got the light fruit already equipped, but does she have it awakened? Let me see. Awakening expert. Let's see. Come back to me when you awaken her fruit. Okay, so she doesn't have any awakening for this. She's only level 2,451. What? Why is she not maxed yet? Actually, I know exactly why. This is one of my old noob to pro accounts I did like 2 years ago. I just let her use it. So this is her new main account. Let's see what else she's got on this account though. So she has only one gun. Oh my gosh, the bazooka. What about swords? Ooh, her swords are pretty rough. Let's see. What about fruits? Does she have any decent fruits on here? She's got a decent one. I mean, she's got a rumble, diamond, some other decent ones. Only one max storage. Yikes. Yeah, this account needs a lot of work, which means it's gonna be a long grind for me to upgrade. First things first, she wants to awaken light. Let's go ahead and go over there. Oh, brother. She doesn't even have the portals unlocked. Oh, okay, bro. I really did not grind this account when I did the noob to max. I think I just got it to max level and quit. Luckily, we got the light fruit, so we'll be able to go over to the sea castle quick. And we're here. Mysterious scientist. Let me go ahead and talk to him. Give me that light raid. Let's sacrifice. And there we go. We got the chip. Now, I notice you guys are thinking, how am I going to be able to solo this raid? Well, I do remember back when I noob to pro'd with this account, I did buy the permanent Buddha fruits. And we also have permanent light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Buddha, use sword mastery, and we're going to solo this thing until we get to the end. The only thing is I just have to remember to switch. But raid starting 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Since we got the Buddha fruit and sword stats, there should be cake work, boys. Cake work. Yeah, look at that. Straight up mollywopping these NPCs in straight seconds. I don't know why I'm using the cocoa sword for this, though. I think it has decent damage. Definitely better than some of the other ones I have. I mean, like, the only other options is, like, saber, gravity blade. Yeah, this is definitely the best option we got. All right, another NPC down. Let's hurry up and get through this first island. Island 1 cleared already. Sheesh. All right, Island 2. Island 2. It's been so long since I've actually done a raid for myself, bro. I awakened all the fruits like so long ago. So this is actually kind of nostalgic for me. And speaking of awakenings, bro, I wonder when they're going to add the next awakening fruit. It's been a hot minute, bro. 2 years already. Enough yapping, though. Let's get to this, boys. Let's get to this. We got 3 more odds to go after this one. And the final one's going to have a strong boss on it. So we got to be ready. Island 2 cleared right there. All right, we're about to go on our 3rd island. But another thing I noticed about this account is it does not have V4. We do have Mink V3, however, so that's good. But hopefully, for my sake, I hope she doesn't even know what V4 is. Because if she asks me to upgrade that, this is going to be a long video. Anyways, let's lock in on Island 3. We're zooming right now. We're actually making pretty good time. Last 2 NPCs on Island 3, and now we're ready to move on to Island 4. Ooh, this one's getting a lot tougher. We raising the difficulty with this. Damn, I'm getting jumped. Hold on. Let me lock it. I think we're gonna start running into devil fruit NPCs as well. Yeah, we just saw one right there. He threw out a light ability. So yeah, they raising the difficulty up with these ones. We're almost done though. We're almost done. We're actually kind of zooming through this. Got another light devil fruit user here. So that boy getting pieced up on. Bro, I just realized this account has combat. Oh, no, we got to get rid of that later, bro. I don't even know how I didn't realize that earlier. Oh, that's gonna be another thing we're probably gonna have to upgrade later on. But last 4th island NPC right here. Final island. Okay, hold on. We're actually getting kind of jumped right now. Let me lock in. We're losing health kind of quick. Let me kill all the weaker NPCs, and then we'll save the boss for last, and then do it that way. Oh my god, he's kind of packing me up. What the heck happened to all the NPCs? Did this get glitched? Bro, I hate when this happens. All right, looks like we gotta come out here to get him. Bro, my health. Oh, there's no way we die in this raid. Bro. Bro, 5,000 health? Okay, hold on. We're trolling. Is there another sword I can switch to that'd be better? More long range? Saber? Okay, I'm hoping the saber is upgraded, because if it is... Oh, it is. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, we got upgraded saber. We can make that work. I think this would be higher damage overall. That way we can defeat this thing quicker. Bro, hold on. I gotta switch back. Coco has faster M1 speed, which I think is more important in this scenario. We only have 5 minutes, 40 seconds left. Are we actually about to lose this? It'd be a lot easier if I take care of the NPCs first. All right, NPCs are taken care of. We got it. Now all we have is the boss left and 1 NPC. So you know what? I'm actually going to kill the boss first. Then we'll save the NPC for last. I'm going to switch over to light last minute and call it at that. Uh-oh. The NPCs got too close to the boss. Okay, hold on. Let me try to separate him. All right, there. Boss is dead. One more NPC left. Let's go ahead and switch over to light. We did this perfectly, ladies and gentlemen. We did this thing perfectly. Sheesh. All right, now let me kill this guy with combat. It's going to be tough. But there we go. Woo, we did it with 4 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. I almost lost that. All right, we're at the awakening room. Let me go ahead and awaken a first ability, which should be 500 fragments. There we go. Let's see. We only have 2,709, so we're going to need to buy fragments next. But that's our first ability awakened. We now have Divine Arrow. 4 more of those to go, but this is the first ability. Nice little upgrade. She gonna like that. All right, it's time to repeat that 4 more times. But actually, before we do that, we've got to get some Robux. This amount of fragments just is not gonna cut. All right, let's go ahead and buy some Robux. 11,000 should work because we're probably gonna need that for later. Let me add star code Clouds like y'all should. Authorizing payments and 11k Robux. All right, time to get the next raid ship. Let's get this started. 4 more to go. Let's zoom through these. All right, we got final boss right here. He's about to be dead. There we go. Now it's time to awaken our second ability, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, what the heck? Why does this NPC have no That's insane. That's insane work. Anyways, next ability F, we awaken for 2,000. Now we've got Shining Light, which is the same as the other flight, except this one can be controlled. I have a feeling she's really gonna like this one. We used to play this other One Piece Roblox game that also had a light fruit in there, but that light flight could not be controlled like this, so I already know she's gonna like this. 3 more raids to go. Before we get into this next one, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the remaining fragments I think I'll need. 10,000 should be good enough. There we go. But enough yapping, the third raid has just started, but now it's about to end. There we go. Third move, 3,000 fragments, awaken, and now the fourth ability awakened, and now finally we got the final raid. Here we go, last ability awakened for 5,000 fragments. We're done with light. Now let me go get her and see what she wants me to do next. All right, babe, finished awakening your light fruit.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, go ahead and check it out a little bit. See the moves.
Okay.
That's your first ability, Z. Shoots out 3 arrows now instead of just 1 little beam.
Ooh.
That one right there, you can hold that. It actually stuns enemies. Test the third one on me. This third one, you're going to want to see it. Aim at me and then press C.
Okay, don't move.
Yep.
That's fun.
And last but not least, I want you to check out the flight. Go ahead, peep that flight out.
Okay.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Yep. You notice you can control where you want to go?
Yeah, I can change directions.
Yep. All right, so we got your fruit awakened, which is one of your favorite fruits. What do you want me to upgrade next? Still got me for like 23 more hours.
Ooh, okay. I was looking around. I did some research. And I think I want something cute to wear.
Okay, so you're thinking like an accessory or something?
Yes.
All right, which one?
It was called Leah.
Leah? What the heck? There's no accessory named Leah. Let me see. Oh, you mean a Leah accessory? This one, right?
Yeah, the flowers.
You want me to unlock that? I mean, it's a
Yes.
good accessory, I guess. All right, that'll be easy. Yeah, you making my life easy.
Thank you.
So she wants me to unlock the Leia accessory, which is really easy because all you need to do to get it is defeat this Kilo Admiral boss. I believe it has like a 5% drop chance, so it's not really gonna take us that long. First things first, we gotta go to Great Tree. Luckily, we have the Awakened Light Fruit now, so this will be a breeze. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put my stats all in Blox Fruit because we can actually use the light to grind now that we got it fully awakened. All right, Great Tree is just straight ahead. Let's head over there. And we're here. Great Tree. Except Kilo Admiral is currently not here, so we gotta hit a quick boss respawn. There we go. Respawn bosses. 50 Robux. There she is right here. Let's make quick work of her. Hopefully we can get this thing first try and everything. Look at that. Look at that. All these abilities. Ooh, that dealt like 10% damage on her. Does she have Sharkman Karate? What the heck? I didn't even realize that, bro. Never realized that until now. Kilo Admiral has Sharkman Karate. All right, let's make quick work of her, though. Luckily, we got some M1s, so we can make this quick. Fortunately, though, every time we get close, she wants to just start using these damn abilities. Yeah, hold on. Let me back up. Hand of God. She's right around half health, though, so we're almost done. And now the moment of truth. Will we get this thing first try? And we don't. Okay. We had a crazy chance to be able to be done with this in 3 minutes and surprise her, but I guess we're gonna have to keep grinding. But actually, before we continue, let me see. Does she even have 2 times boss drops? Let's see. 2 times mastery, fast boats. No, she doesn't have 2 times boss drops. All right, you know what? Let me go ahead and cop that. No way I should be doing this without this. 2 times boss drops obtained. There we go. Another upgrade to our account that she didn't even ask for. All right, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Hopefully we get this thing second try. I want to hurry up and be done with this because this is like one of the easiest accessories to get in the game. All right, next Kilo Admiral's about to be done. Let's see. Can we get this second try? Divine Arrow, and still no lay. Another Kilo Admiral, 3rd time's the charm. Let's see. 3rd time did not charm. Come on, come on, come on. This is our 5th run on Kilo Admiral. Still no lay. Another run, no lay there. Another one, no lay. Oh, but we finally got it right there. Item drop lay. Yes, sir. Only took me like 7 more tries. I didn't think it was take this long, but there we go. A necklace made of lay flowers, which boosts the wearer's regeneration by 50% too, to be exact. So yeah, this is actually a really good accessory. I'm surprised she wanted this one, probably just because it's flowers, you know, girl stuff. But honestly, like in terms of other than looks, this is actually a really good one for PvP.
Oh, this is so nice. It looks so cute. I got my leg. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. It was not hard at all to get.
Oh my god, we're twinning.
Yep, twinning.
Oh, thank you. Love you.
Love you too. But next up, you know what? I'm actually going to take a little initiative here. Your account is, it hasn't upgraded much. Even though you have an awakened fruit, you're still rocking combat. We can't let that slide. So we're going to do a fighting style next, but I'm going to let you choose which one you want me to upgrade.
Okay, sounds good.
You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
All right, these are all 12 fighting styles in the game. Right now you have combat, which is the worst one. We can't have that. Which one of these do you want me to obtain on your account?
I want Dragon Talon.
You want Dragon Talon?
Yeah.
Yo, Uzad is going to be having a field day when he sees this, bro. This is the one you want?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You know what? That's a little tough. That's a little tough. But that's actually one of the reworked fighting styles that just got added to the game.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yep, it's going to be a good one. Your account about to be stacked. All right, well, let's get to it. First step, we have to go to Second Sea, which we're in right now, and find an NPC that's going to give us the fighting style called Dragon Breath. I believe the NPC's in one of these little arches up here. I think it's actually this one right here. Yep, there we go. Sabi NPC. Once we talk to him, he'll allow us to buy the Dragon Breath fighting style for 1,500 fragments. Click trade, and there we go. Goodbye, combat. It served me well.
Stop the cap.
Not really, I didn't even use it. And now that we've unlocked Dragon Breath, that's step 1 complete. But looking at the wiki to obtain Dragon Talon, we need to have at least 400 mastery on Dragon Breath. We also need 3 million belly, 5,000 fragments, and something called a Fire Essence. But we'll get into the Fire Essence a little later. For now, we're worrying about this Dragon Breath mastery. Let's head back to Third Sea. All right, we're in Third Sea. First things first, I'm gonna go to items and let me type in bones. We've only got 28 bones. Okay, you know what? I was gonna farm at Chocolate Land, but that changes things. Now, we're gonna farm instead at Haunted Castle. And we're here. Let me go ahead and switch over to my Buddha fruit. Now we go down in the basement of Haunted Castle, and we're going to be farming on these NPCs here. The reason we're actually down here farming is because these NPCs have a chance to drop something called bones. You guys can see we got 5 of those there. And we need at least 500 of those bones. So we might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone and farm on these guys, getting the bones and the mastery at the same time. It's 5 more bones right there, and now we're at 99 mastery. Already just only 301 more mastery to go. We're almost there. New skill available. All right, we unlocked Dragon Rush. This is the first ability of Dragon Breath. Not too bad for a V1 fighting style. All right, though, this here is gonna take a long minute, I'm not gonna lie. So it's time to go on a little speed run. Mastery 399, and finally 400. That is the first step complete. And along the journey, we actually got 1,030 bones. Now it's time to get into the next step, which we even needed the bones for. So on the Haunted Castle, if you go over to the graveyard over here, go inside this building, there will be an NPC named the Death King. And basically what you can do is you can exchange these bones for a gacha. You can do 10 of these gachas every 2 hours. And you guys guessed it, from this gacha, we have a chance to get the Fire Essence that we need to unlock Dragon Talon. So we're saying right now, would you like to buy a random surprise for 50 bones? Let's see if we can get the Fire Essence within these 10 spins. First one, we just got money. It obviously does nothing for us. Let's see what we get from the second one. We got more money. Okay, that's insane. Now we currently have 8 spins left. If we don't get this fire from this 8 spin, we have to wait 2 more hours. And we got fragments from that one. Oh, I'm starting to get worried, boys. I'm starting to get worried. We only have 7 more spins. We got an accessory, bear ears. Hold on, what does that even look like again? If I remember, this is like an ugly accessory. Yeah, this looks bad. Oh, that looks bad, bro. Oh, you know, let me take that straight off. Let me take that straight off. Yeah. Fragments, more fragments, 2 times EXP, 3 spins left. Bro, we literally have to get it within these 3 spins. More 2 times EXP, 2 left, please. Money, and last spin, ladies and gentlemen. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. And we got an accessory, golden sun hat. Well, I mean, at least we got a better accessory than bear ears. I mean, this looks all right. It looks all right. Sadly, though, we did not get the Fire Essence, so we have to wait 2 hours. All right, boys, it's been 2 hours. We're gonna try our luck at rolling this again. Hopefully we can get it. We got 10 more spins. First time we get money, I feel like I'm gonna get unlucky. I feel like I'm gonna get lucky. 2 times EXPs? You gotta be kidding me, bro. 6 more purchases left. Money, 5 more. That's already half more money. Please give me the Fire Essence. Please give me the Fire Essence. Please give me lucky. Fragment. Money, 2 more. Come on. Money. All right. We have a chance to pull off something crazy here. If we get this last spin, that'd be crazy. Please, game, please. And we get 2 times EXP. Oh, brother. All right, so not only do I have to farm more bones because we're now out, I've got to wait 2 more hours to even get this thing. All right, boys, it's been another 2 hours, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to record. But look at my inventory, boys. Not only did we get a God's Chalice, but we pulled it. Fire Essence, ladies and gentlemen. Again, yeah, I don't know why I didn't record that. I just completely forgot. But you guys can see right here, we only have 5 purchases left. I just rolled it. So let's waste no more time. This is one major thing completed. Now we have to head over to Hydra Island to give this Fire Essence to Uzoth himself. All right, we're at Hydra Town. Now we just need to go over to the Dragon Dojo, hold out the Fire Essence, and give it to Uzoth. Click Style, and there we have it. Use Fire Essence successfully. And since we already got our Dragon Breath to 539 Mastery, once we talk to Uzoth again, click Style, he's gonna say, would you like to learn the Dragon Talon fighting style? We need 3,005,000 fragments. We still have 5,000 matter left, so let's click Learn, and there we go. Dragon Talon obtained. Sheesh, look at them fire fists, bro. My girl gonna love this. As for this God's Chalice, though, unfortunately, I don't have any hockey codes on this account, so we're just gonna have to reset that. That paid me to do that. But we're not just about to stop at unlocking Dragon Talon. I mean, what kind of boyfriend would I be if I gave her a fighting style with no moves? So let's go ahead and unlock all of them. We need only 350 to unlock Infernal Vortex. I actually have a good method we could use for this. And that is, of course, going to the Sea of Trees and facing off. Oh, there she is, Big Mom. I thought she wasn't there for a second. Let's go ahead and equip my Buddha, transform, and M1 this girl to death. Girl v girl. Let's see who wins, Big Mom or my girl's account. Of course, it's about to be me since she got a pro on her. Okay, never mind. I just got sniped. All right, Big Mom's in the red. She's almost dead. I think I figured out her mechanics. If I M1 her 8 times, then start running, she'll use an attack. Then I can avoid it and rinse, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run. There we go, dodge, and now we going for the kill. There we are. First Big Mom down, and if I did my calculation correctly, this should put us to 150. And there we go, 158. All right, we got our first skill available, Talon Light. Oh, I know she's gonna like this one. I know she's gonna like this one. It's honestly my favorite one of the kit. So fire. No pun intended. All right, now that Big Mom's dead, we might as well just go to Chocolate Land for the rest of it. We got our next ability, Ember Annihilation, at 250, so let's go ahead and get that real quick. And we've hit 249 Mastery. But with this next NPC, this should put us at 250. Ember Annihilation unlocked. Now with this ability, you summon a big dragon, which you can actually aim. So you guys can see I just hit that enemy right there. I think it did like 5,100 damage. But the cool thing about this, when you use this move and aim your screen, you guys can see you can actually choose the direction that the dragon goes. Did I say choose? I meant aim the direction the dragon goes. So yeah, pretty fire ability. And you can actually do a further upgrade later on after you complete the belt quest, which allows you to ride the dragon. Pause. That sounds kind of crazy out of context, bro. Anyways, we got only 100 more mastery to go to unlock Infernal Vortex. Let's do that real quick. New skill available. Such a beautiful thing to see. Check this out, boys. Prominence Burn. Those of y'all that get the reference, comment down below, man. But hey, that is Dragon Talon complete. Done and upgraded. All right, you got your new fighting style. Go ahead, try it out. Click on it and press C.
Okay.
First of all, look at your fists.
Ooh, I'm on fire.
Yep. Press C. See what you think about that. That's the final ability.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I even roasted his peanut.
What? That already looked like that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
All right, well, now that you got your fighting style, your account has made great improvements. I think there's actually only one thing you majorly need now.
Are you talking about my sword?
Yeah, you don't really got much swords. I'm gonna be honest, your swords are looking pretty sad right now.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, what do I want? And I saw a sword called Sword Buddy.
Sword Buddy? You talking about Buddy Sword? Hold on, bro. This one right here?
Yes, the one with the face.
All right. I mean, this is actually a really good sword. It's one of the best swords in the game. So, hey, that's a W choice you made instinctively.
Wait, why is your sword purple?
Why's my sword purple? Hold on. Press J real quick with your sword out.
J.
All right. You notice how yours is just black? It's kind of boring.
Yeah, it's lame.
Lame? All right. So this is a hockey color. Basically, you can unlock it and it'll change the appearance of your sword.
Ooh, can you give me one too?
You want me to get Buddy Sword and a hockey color?
Yes.
All right. Say less. I got you.
Thank you.
All right. So we need to get a hockey color and Buddy Sword. Only issue with that is she does not have full body hockey. So there's only 2 ways we can get a hockey color. And that's either spending Robux or we could actually get her a mythical hockey color by completing a quest. I think that's the one I'm going to do. For those of you that don't know, there's actually a quest line you can use to obtain a mythical hockey color. And this is the only hockey color in the game that doesn't require full body hockey. So we'll be able to get this quick. And since it's rainbow, I think it'll be good enough to our liking. right, we're at Turtle. Now all we need to do is go to this top area here. Talk to this man right here, the Horned Man. Once you talk to him, he's gonna say, this dude Stone has been causing a lot of trouble lately. Could you go deal with him? Click all right. And now we have to go over to Port Town to defeat Stone. Here he is right here. So let's go ahead and put the pause on this boy. Sheesh. Now we got our Dragon Talent, bro. Everything's about to be easy. Everything's about to be light work. Now we're gonna have to do a bunch of bosses like this. Like after Stone, I think we got to do the Hydra Enforcer. Then we have to do Captain Elephant. I think the Kilo boss, and then Beautiful Pirate. So yeah, we got to defeat a lot of bosses for this quest line. But for now, we're on the Stone boss, and this boy is going out sad. There we go. Quest completed. Now we got to head back to Turtle. All right, here we go. Horned Man again. This time I think he's gonna tell us to take down the Hydra leader. Yep. Click all right. Now we got to go to Hydra Town. All right, let's activate Buddha. Let's pack this man up. Since he's in this building, literally anything we do is about to hit this man, bro. It's about to be super easy. All right, Hydra leader's about to be done. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, back here. Horned Man, what you got for me next? Let's see. Kilo Admiral. Yep, just as I predicted. All right, though, we're here. We got Kilo Admiral. She's about to be packed. And here she goes. Never mind, she's still alive. All right, there she is. All right, back to Horned Man. Now he needs me to defeat Captain Elephant. I believe this is the second to last boss. After this, we got one more to go. Let's make quick work of this boy. With Dragon Talon and Buddha, we should be straight. Boom, boom, boom. And Captain Elephant is down. Now, for the last time, I believe, we go to Horned Man. He's going to say, I have one last request. The Beautiful Pirate has gone on a rampage. Do you mind dealing with them? All right. Now, this is one of the hardest bosses in the game because he has two phases, actually. Basically, once you get him down to 30% health, he transforms, goes back to full health, and then starts dealing more damage. Luckily for us, though, with Buddha, we're straight. Honestly, I'm not even worried about him at all. This is about to be as easy as taking candy from a baby. Maybe not that easy, but y'all get the gist. I don't know how, but somehow I got glitched out of the area of his spawn point, so I'm almost dead right now. Hold on, let me see. Can I actually defeat him this way? Can I actually defeat him this way? Let's find out. Come on, come on, come on. Just one more hit, one more hit. There we go. You have unlocked the secret aura skin. We got it done, boys. We got it done. We almost actually just lost there, though. I will say. But now we go to items, go down to aura skins. We will have Rainbow Savior unlocked. Yes, sir. Look at that. Ooh, she about to like that. Well, that is that objective complete. Now we just gotta get the Buddy Sword and master it. How you unlock the Buddy Sword is actually fairly simple. All you have to do is defeat the Cake Queen, and she has a small chance of dropping the Buddy Sword. It should be pretty simple for us since we have Buddha and Dragon Town, literally all we need to farm bosses. And we got that nice little saucy ore now, which doesn't help us at all for grinding, but at least we look better. Alright, though, Big Mom's about to get packed. Will we get this thing first try? And nope, we do not get it first try. All right, second Big Mom about to be down, and we get no Buddy Sword. But what about the third time? Still no Buddy Sword. Finally, the item drop Buddy Sword. That took me literally like 20 tries of Big Mom, but we have it there. Now we've just gotta unlock all the moves. And our last move, Lightning Wave, costs 300 mastery. Not bad. I think she's gonna like the way this looks, bro. This actually looks so fire. You know what? Since we got Big Mom's sword, it would only be fitting if we got the mastery by fighting Big Mom. All right, first Big Mom down. This should put us at 150. While that mastery is going up, we might as well summon the next boss. All right, we got our first ability, Heat Slash. Let's go ahead and showcase that. It's a long range Fire Slash, which does damage over time. Now we get our next one at double the mastery right now, so let's make that quick. This one puts us at 189 mastery. Now we're at 215 mastery. Now 250. And now we're at 300 mastery. Final ability unlocked. We got Lightning Wave, a really long sniping ability. Honestly, one of my favorite moves in the game, at least for swords. All right, now we got Buddy Sword mastered out and unlocked, but you know what? I want to take it a step further. I'm actually going to try to get her a blessing for the sword. She's not even going to know what that means, but let's go ahead and do it. First things first, let me head back to Port Town. We got to upgrade this thing from the blacksmith before we can actually give it an enchant. Looks like for Buddy Sword, we need 800 cocoa, 25 leather, and 5 mystic droplets. Okay, we get the mystic droplets from Second Sea. I think we also get the leather from there too. All right, we're at Skull Island. Now, all you have to do in order to get the mystic droplets is defeat these water fighters right here. They have a small chance of dropping them, so this actually may take us quite a bit. Oh, we got one right there. 4 more to go. And last mystic droplet there. All 5 obtained. Now we just need 3 more leather. Looks like here in Second Sea, they can drop from these NPCs here, though, the mercenaries. So I'm just going to farm with these guys until we get the 3 leathers we need. All right, we've got the 25 leathers we need and the mystic droplets. We're ready to upgrade the Buddy Sword. Luckily for us, there's actually a blacksmith in Second Sea. Well, there's one in all 3 seas, but here he is right here. All right, we got everything we need. Let's go ahead and click craft. And now we've upgraded our Buddy Sword, giving us a plus 8% damage buff, which is good for us, but that's not even what we really mainly care about. What we care about is now we're able to put enchants on the sword. So let's go ahead and head back to Third Sea. All right, here we go. At Tiki Outpost. Now we can go in this little room, talk to the Dragon Talent Sage to give an enchant. But before we do that, of course, we need scroll. scrolls. I'm gonna buy mythical scrolls because these have a 10% chance of giving you a blessing, which is a lot better than the 3% chance of blessing you get from legendary scrolls. So I'm going all in on these mythical scrolls, man. Hopefully we can get these with the remaining Robux I have. That's 6 scrolls right there, 9, 12, and 15 scrolls total. With 10% chance, I better be able to get a blessing with these 15 scrolls. Let's go ahead and start spinning, boys. Hopefully we can get something good. Will we get something good first chance? Beast, efficient, elemental, natural, unbreakable. Okay, well, at least we got unbreakable. I think the best case scenario, I get her unbreakable plus a good blessing. I think that'll actually really help. Let's see, what do we get this time? Unreal, unbreakable, but no blessing this time. 12 scrolls left, boys. My luck this video hasn't been the greatest, so I don't know if I'll be able to get anything good within these 12 scrolls. Nothing that time. Okay, what do I get this time? Unreal. Next scroll, also unreal. What about this time, though? Unbreakable again, and we got some good enchants, but no blessing. Unbreakable once again. Not even unique this time. Strong grip, sharpshooter. 4 scrolls left, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to get worried. Ooh, we get unreal this time. 3 sharpshooter. 2 more left. This is the second to last chance, and we get just masterpiece. It's all riding on this last mythical scroll. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to buy Robux. Come on, game. Come on, game. Beast number 1, efficient level 4, fortune level 1, lucky level 2, piercing level 1, strong grip. And no blessing. That's actually insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Loaded 11k more Robux on the account. If we don't get it from these 11k, I'm gonna crash out. 12 more scrolls loaded up. We still have some Robux left, but I want to see if we can get it within these 12. All right, first scroll, strong grip. Nothing on the second scroll. Third time's a charm though, boys. And we only get rage. Masterpiece. 1 more mythical scroll left. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. This is like, what, like almost 30 spins I've done. No blessing. Still none. This account's just got negative luck or something. All right, we got 9 more scrolls. This is the last of the Robux I have in this account. If we don't get it within these next 9, I'm cooked. Like, I don't even want to put more money into this. $200 of spins is crazy. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to give her the best buddy sword in the game, or at least a really good one. Natural, sharp. That's it? Not even a unique? Oh my god, I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled so hard right now. Vampiric level 3. This would have been a crazy one to have blessings on. Heal 10% of damage dealt. Last mythical scroll. Come on, please, game. Please, please. Agile level 3, efficient, fortune, natural, siphon, unbreakable. That's it. This is ridiculous, but I've loaded up a third 11k Robux in this account. We're not giving up. Oh, second spin in. We get Masterpiece and Rot Blessing. This is actually a really good one. First of all, Masterpiece. Skills have no cost. Damage dealt is increased by 5% and cooldown is reduced by 8%. Really good. And we get Rot. Sheesh, hold up. Yo, that actually looks really fire. Nice, bro. Nice. We got one of the best blessings in the game. I'll take it. Only took me like $300. All right, though. Now that this objective is complete and finished, let's see what she thinks about the sword. All right, you're back on your account. Go ahead, check out the sword I just got for you.
Okay, this one, right?
Yeah. Oh, watch out. What you swinging at, bro? All right, go ahead, press J as well.
All right.
Check that out.
Ooh.
Yo, why are you hitting me, bro? Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna test it out.
All right, go ahead and use the abilities then. Go ahead and use the abilities. Let's see what you think. Okay, aim on me and press Z. All right, yeah, where are you aiming at? All right, aim on me and press X then. There you go.
It's nice, so pretty.
All right, what about Z? Go ahead and aim on me, use Z. Let's see.
No.
All right, so I've done a lot of upgrade on your account. You got a new fighting style, you got an awakened fruit, got a decent sword, and I even got you a little gun, which I did off camera.
Aw, thank you.
Shinra. What he wanted was me to upgrade his dragon heart and get a good blessing on it. All right, easy enough. Now, Shinra has actually been a subscriber since 2,000 subs on the channel, so no one's really a bigger fan than him. First things first, I need to check something. So I see he has dragon heart, which is perfect. We don't gotta obtain that, but he doesn't have it upgraded to blacksmith. So that's the first thing we gotta do before we can even get a blessing on this. All right, the blacksmith is right over here. Let me go ahead and talk to him. Let's go to sword. Let's see. He needs 10, I think that's blazing embers, 10 magma ores and scraps. So we're missing 2 of the materials we need. We might as well take care of the magma ores first because I think those are a bit harder to get than the blaze embers. So let's head back to first scene. Now let's equip his portal fruit and head over to the volcano island. NPCs over here drop magma ores and they're just a lot easier to kill than NPCs in third and second sea. So this is gonna go a lot quicker. They have a random chance of dropping from any one of these NPCs right here. It's just a matter of actually getting it to drop, which is kind of RNG. Come on, bro. I've killed like 10 of these things. Which one? There we go. Magma ore. That's 1 out the way. Now we just need 9 more. That's 2 down. That's 3. That's 4. And last magma ore there. All right, that's 10 out the way. Now we got to head over to the third sea to get the rest of the blaze embers. Now that we're in third sea, what we have to do is teleport over to Hydro Town and go up to the Dragon Dojo. And in the back of here is going to be an NPC named Dragon Hunter. You're going to click on him and press the hunt option. And then you're going to do the quest he says.
Defeat 3 Hydra enforcers on Hydra Island.
This here is how you get blaze embers. You just do his little quest line and you usually get like 3 to 4 per quest. For example, he told us to defeat these Hydra enforcers. We're going to defeat one right here. That's one down. We got a blaze ember here. Now you just gotta chase it down. These things are kind of a little annoying to chase because they literally just, bro, this one just went in the ground. Okay, there it is. Hold on. There we go. One blaze ember. Another NPC down. And another blaze ember there. Now we got last NPC. And last blaze ember. Now we gotta head back to the dojo to accept another quest, and we're gonna keep doing this until we get 15 blaze embers. Right now we're at 3, now we're at 9, and now last one there. All 15 blaze embers have been obtained. Now there's only one thing left to do. Equip portal, teleport back to Port Town, go over to the blacksmith, and we're ready to upgrade our dragon heart. Let's craft it, and now we have a plus 7% damage boost.
Okay.
Now that we've upgraded our dragon heart at the blacksmith, we can now put an enchant on it. Obviously, to get a blessing, we're gonna have to do one thing, and that is pull our wallet out. My friend has only 1,900 Robux on his account right now, but now we have 7,000. I'm really hoping this is all I need in order to get a good blessing on this, bro. If I need more than 5,000, I'm gonna be upset. Here's what I'm gonna do though. We're gonna start off with 3 mythical scrolls and we'll go from there. This is gonna be 1,500 Robux already down the drain, bro. But we have a 10% chance of getting it. You know, I'm also gonna do 5 legendary scrolls just to see our luck, bro. Just see our luck. By the way, I did promise my friend he can keep all the leftover Robux depending on if we end up using it all or not. Hopefully we don't have to. First mythical scroll here though. Let's see. Can we get the first time luck? And we get deadly level 3. Okay, that's not bad. Efficient 1, elemental 1, fortune 2, lucky 1, vampiric level 2. Not even a unique. That's insane. Mythical scroll not even get a unique is crazy work. But that's why we've got 2 more mythical scrolls and more Robux. Let's go ahead and zoom through this. Lucky level 2, piercing level 2, siphon, vampiric, sharpshooter, and that's it. Okay. Damage is increased by 10%, but cooldowns are 20% longer. That's like gotta be the worst unique, bro. Last mythical scroll before we gotta zoom through these legendary scrolls. Ooh, agile 3 level max. Reduces cooldown by 12%. Please be a blessing. Please be a blessing. Please be a blessing. Sharp. Unbreakable? No, bro, no. That would have been so fire if we would have been able to get a blessing because agile level 3 and unbreakable would have made this a really broken weapon. All right, though, let's go ahead and use the legendary scrolls. Let's see what we end up getting from this. Come on, legendary scroll. Let me zoom through this one a bit more. Strong grip, but nothing else. Okay, not good, not good. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Anything from this one? Strong grip once again. Insane. Third time's the charm, though, with the legendaries. Third time's the charm. Come on. Wow. Only like 3 actual enchants. Insane. I have a feeling it's going to take us a while to get this blessing. Still none. Not even a unique for that one. 1 legendary scroll left. What's it going to take, boys? What's it going to take to get an enchant? Please, will this be the one? Efficient level 2, elemental level 1, fortune, siphon, unreal. Looks like we gotta bust up more Robux. That is why I loaded him up on his account though, so we could use them. This time, you know what? I'm gonna do 3 mythical scrolls. And we'll top it off with another 5 legendary scrolls again. And this time we're gonna actually blow through the legendary scrolls. I'm gonna actually speed run through this, just to see if we can get a blessing from this. Stronger from that one. Masterpiece from this one. Nothing on this one. Unbreakable. Last legendary scroll. Masterpiece. Last 3 mythicals before I gotta load up even more Robux. We blew through this quick, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, sharp level 2, vampiric level 2, unbreakable, nothing. What I want to do is I want to get a good unique with a good blessing. I think that's the best combo. If we can get unbreakable with like frost, OP. But it doesn't look like we get anything from this one. 1 more mythical scroll before we got a load of more Robux, bro. This is turning out to be tougher than I thought. Let's just zoom through this, bro. Will we get anything from this? Nope. Absolutely nothing. Oh my god, bro. Why do we have to start off with a blessing for that first one? Shinra, you suck, Shinra. You suck. Another 7,800 Robux load on his account. We running it back. We running it back a double, boys. You know what? This time we're going all in on the mythics. Forget the legendary scrolls. We need the highest chance to get blessing as possible. That's 6 mythics. And this will put us to 9 mythics, boys. Hopefully we can get something good. If we don't get anything out of 9 mythics with 10% chance each, I'm actually gonna crash out. I'm actually gonna crash out, boy. I don't know what I'm gonna do if we don't get anything good. First one's a dud though. Let's see. Will we get the blessing this time? Oh, we got vampiric level 3 in rage. That's not bad. That's not bad. We gotta keep spinning though. We gotta keep spinning. Damn it, Shinra. Damn it. Why do we have to end up on such a tough one for our first actual account upgrade, bro? This is insane. With my luck, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to pull this thing. Come on. This has gotta be the one. This has gotta be the one. Please. Masterpiece. 3 mythics left. 3 mythics left. Come on. Rage. 2 left. It's all right on these 2, bro. I've already spent $100 on this account. All these enchants, not a single. Okay. We have 1 more mythic. We have 1 more mythic. I've got no hope. I've got no hope. There's absolutely no way we get a blessing at this point, bro. We're not getting a blessing from this one. Yeah, we're not. I just bought 3 more mythical scrolls. Let's try it again, boys. Let's try it again. At this point, there's not going to be no more Robux left for him other than what he started with, which was 1,800. Let's see if we can get a blessing with any of these 3, though, boys. I've already spent 100. There's no way I'm about to spend more than this, bro. There's no way. Final mythical scroll, boys. Final mythical. Please give me something good. Please. Yes! It was meant to be, boys. It was meant to be, boys. It was meant to be. Rot blessing. Applies rot to the fruit users when an attack lands. Affects scale with base damage. This isn't the best unique we could have gotten with the blessing, but it's also not bad because Masterpiece makes your skills have no cost, but damage is increased by 5% and cooldown is reduced by 8%. So hey man, I'm taking it. $100 down the drain, but Shinra, you got yourself your blessing on your Dragon Heart. That actually looks fire. They made rot look way better than it used to. Now that there was just one of the many accounts I'm gonna be upgrading throughout this video. Some of the tasks I have to do later on are gonna get tugs. But moving on to our next account, we have DJ. And all he wants me to do is unlock all the moves for his gas. So this is gonna be a lot more simple than the previous one. All right, so first things first, he said he has a physical gas. All he wants me to do is literally just eat it. Yep, there it is right there. And then fully master it out, I guess. So this should be pretty simple, man. Pretty straightforward. Go ahead and eat the gas right there. And yeah, he only has 1 mastery on that. Okay, so we've got to get it to 300 mastery to unlock all the abilities. And I think I know of a simple way we can do this. I notice he doesn't have the gas fruit permanent, so we're not going to be able to switch over to different fruits for mobility, which is not a problem for us because I think the best method we're going to use to actually level up this gas is by fighting bosses. And our target we're going after is the Longma boss. Yes, sir. This is a super easy boss. We should be able to solo him and basically just server hop and kill him. Shouldn't take too long. Should maybe take like 10-20 minutes to get 300 mastery we need. So let's go ahead and pack him up real quick. He's got heightened senses, which means he's a ghoul race, so we're gonna be able to spam our abilities a bit. Perfect. That's just what we need. Wait, is he fruit stats? Hold on, let me check real quick. Let me check. Yep. Okay, we got 2,490 in fruit. Perfect. Let me just go to town on this boy. Boom. Go like this. Spam Longma with his ability, suffocating gas. Start at half health, just like I said. This should be easy. No work to it, boys. Full transformation ready. I don't even have the ability yet, bro. Why are they telling me this? All right, Longma's almost dead. We got a little bit more to go. All right, last hit, and boom. Let's see how much mastery we get off this. Okay, that's 20, that's 30, 40. I think we should get at least to 100 for off this first boss. 80, 90, and 100. Perfect. Still going too. Are we gonna get to 140? 138. We've already unlocked 3 abilities. Bursting Vapor and Traveling Gas. Not bad, I'd say. So what the heck, bro? I just got a chance to check out this avatar. Nah, what is this avatar, bro? This is cursed. All right, now it's time to hop servers and get to fighting another Longma. That's another Longma dead. And we get to 172 master. Another Longma here. Now 195. Now we got Longma like number 5. 214 mastery. Unlocked our 3rd ability, Smog Demons. 1 more ability to go and less than 90 mastery. Almost there. I think 2 or 3 more Longmas and we should have all these abilities unlocked. So let's put that theory to the test, boys. There's about to be 1 Longma down here. There we go. Get to 291. Now number 2. I think this one will get me to probably like 297 mastery. Longma number 2 down, and we get to 299. Okay, so I was right first. Now we just need 1 last Longma and we're done. And here we go, boys. Final Longma there. New skill available. We now have Vapor Condensation. Pretty easy task, DJ. I don't know why you didn't do this yourself, but hope you enjoy your newly mastered out gas fruit, bro. It's a fire fruit. Up next, we have Freaky Guy's account. He just wants me to unlock Dragon Town, which makes sense because literally to access any of the new content this update, you need to have Dragon Town. Now, I see he has Dragon Breath and it's only at 287 mastery. In order to get Dragon Town, this needs to be at 400 mastery. We also need to get something called a Fire Essence, have 3 million belly, and 5,000 fragments. And he's only got 136,000 belly, 615 fragments, and our Dragon Breath is 287 mastery. This is gonna be a long grind. Let's see if he at least has some bones. That way we can roll for the damn Fire Essence. 6 bones. Oh my god, we're gonna have to grind everything in this account. Okay. All right, first things first, what I gotta do is I gotta grind some bones out so we can even roll to try to get the Fire Essence. And at the same time, we're also gonna be grinding our Dragon Breath Mastery to get it close to 400. Now, I'm hoping he has this Dough Fruit permanent so I can switch off of it, bro. And I also hope he has Buddha Fruit permanent. Let's see. Oh, he has Buddha Fruit permanent. Does he have the Dough Fruit permanent though? Yes. Okay, I can switch between both. Perfect. At least grinding won't be completely cancerous now. Does he got it awakened though? That's the question. Oh, we got everything we need, boys. That's what I like to see, boys. Awaken Buddha at the very least, so the grinding won't be tough. All right, the strategy here is I'm going to farm all these NPCs down here so we can get mastery up and farm bones at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone. Another thing I noticed is this guy does not have V4, so we're not going to be able to use that. Like, no Cyborg V4s to help us out during grinding. 399 mastery, one more to go, boys. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we are Cyborg V4. I chatted with the owner of the account, and he said he actually has Cyborg V4. And another important thing, he's already done the fire essence. He said he did like 2 years ago. So we don't got to do that. All we got to do is get 400 mastery, get the money, get the frags, and we're good. But this will put us at 400 mastery there. That's a major objective completed. I loaded up the fragments on the account already so we can get Cyborg V4. So we have 8,100 fragments. Now what I'm going to do is spend the remaining Robux I loaded up in there to load up this 3 million Robux. Huh? Now what I'm about to do is spend the remaining Robux I loaded up to buy 3 million bellies. This is what we need for Dragon Talent. There we go, 3 million right there. And now, according to him, if he actually did the fire essence 2 years ago, we should be ready now. So now we're on our way to Hydra Island, which is straight ahead, and this is where we'll learn Dragon Talent. Here we go, back up to the Dragon Dojo. Now this is where we gotta pray, boys. We gotta pray he actually did the fire essence like he said he did. Uzoth, let me talk to him. It is I, the legendary Uzoth. What's up? Style, would you like to learn the Dragon Talent fighting style? Yes. Yes. I was hoping this would be true, bro. This way we don't have to go through that RNG. So now all we gotta do is pay him 3 million belly, 5,000 fragments. Let's click learn. And there we go. Dragon Talent activated. Now with this, I am technically finished. All he asked me to do was unlock Dragon Talent. But this just feels like an unfinished job. So I'm gonna unlock the abilities as well. All right, here we are at the Sea of Treats at Chocolate Land. I'm about to equip this Buddha and speed run this mastery. Let's get him these abilities real quick. All right, just unlocked our first ability, Talon Lighter. This is the first of 3, boys. Let me go ahead and give y'all a quick showcase too, since this is technically new content. Yep, this is what Talon Lighter looks like. You lunge at them, burn them even hotter. Pause, that somehow sounded weird. All right, let's continue going. We got our final ability at 350 mastery. We got no time to waste. New skill available, that's Ember Annihilation unlocked. Second ability, let's go ahead and check this one out. Ember Annihilation, you shoot out basically a fire dragon, can be aimed as well, just like you just saw. One more ability left. 327 mastery, 345 now, 346, 347, 348, 349, and 350. Final ability unlocked. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Infernal Vortex, you shoot up, Prominence Burst, slam down. Sheesh. And there you go, freaky guy. This is Dragon Town completely unlocked and all the moves master. Well, for account number 4, we have Grim Auxiliatrix, and he wants me to unlock Shark Anchor on his account. All right, that should be easy enough. I don't think Shark Anchor is too difficult. Also, I'm just looking at this account right now, bro. He has the new Draco V3 race. Bro's got Dragon equipped as well. Okay. You've been grinding a little bit of the new update. I feel it. Wait, how does bro already have Dragonheart but doesn't have Shark Anchor? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, though, I did see he had Permanent Dragon equipped, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Portal and go over to Tiki Outpost, because this is where the quest line of the Shark Anchor starts. All right, first step, we have to find this NPC here named Shark Hunter, and when you talk to him, he'll have 3 things you can craft: Tooth Necklace, Terror Jaw, and Lock. But if it's your first time talking to him, all these will be locked except the Tooth Necklace. Each one you craft will unlock the next. So it seems he has Terror Jaw already unlocked, but he didn't craft it, so we need to get Fool's Gold and Shark Teeth. After we craft the Terror Jaw, this locked option will now be unlocked, and then that is how we get the Shark Anchor. So first things first, we got to set out to sea to farm ghost ships and sharks. I saw bro didn't have Magma Fruit permanent, so I'm just low-key about to eat this right here just because this is gonna help us with sea events. I just pray he has it awakened. Let's see. Magma Shower. Oh, he's got it awakened. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead and set out to sea to try to find these events. From what I remember, usually ghost ships and sharks will spawn out in like danger level like 1 and 2. You don't really need to go very far. You just kind of chill in the lower danger levels. All right, here we are entering danger level 1. Now let me just chill here and wait for the events to spawn. Here we go. Got a shark right here. 2 sharks actually. All right. Two little sharks over here. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and make the quick work of it. Okay, we got 2 shark tooths right there. Perfect. We just need like, I think like 3 or 4 more, something like that. I low-key forgot counting how much we needed, but let me kill this one. There we go. 1 more shark tooth. I think we only needed 5, so that's 3 right there. So let me get 2 more just to be on the safe side. Then we'll go for the 10 Fool's Gold. Another shark. Perfect. 2 more. That's just what we needed, boys. Just what we needed. All right, let me make quick work of these boys. Another shark tooth. Now we definitely have enough. What the heck? How did I get a rough sea? I'm in danger level 1. All right, bro. Hold on. We didn't get a shark tooth from that second shark, so even though I said we had enough, I low-key just capped. Yeah, we need 1 more. Got another 2 sharks right here. Let's see if these will be the one to give us the last shark teeth we need. Oh, there we go. 1 shark tooth. That puts us at a total of 15. I decided to go for 15 because after we craft the Terror Jaw, we're gonna need to craft a monster magnet, which we'll need 10 for, so I figured I'd just get them all right now. Now we gotta get Fool's Gold, and there's 2 ways of getting this. You can either get them from a ghost ship or a regular shipwreck. raid, which I believe we have to go a little bit further to get those to spawn. So I'm just gonna go to like danger level 2 to 3. Here we go, just what I was looking for. Ghost ship right here, boys. Let me go ahead and eradicate this thing before my boat died. I was literally trying to do it before the boat died, bro. What a waste. So much for that. Let's go ahead and reset. This time I'm actually gonna spawn a better boat. Do a guardian, that way it has more health.
Later.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Finally got the little ships. Now it's time to just defeat these things and go about our day. Now it doesn't show it, but we do get fool's gold from defeating these things. I don't know why it doesn't show it. It just doesn't, boys. It just doesn't. I don't really got an explanation for it. Boom. And there we are. Full ship raid complete. Let me see how much fool's gold we got. We got 6 fool's gold now. I think we only had like 3 or 2 before we did the ship raid. So let's just keep doing that till we have enough. Here we go. Another ship. Ah, never mind. My boat just died. So much for that, man. I waited like 10 minutes just to have the ship raid spawn just for my ship to die. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Ghost ship. It's exactly what we were looking for, boys. Exactly what we were looking for. Oh, we got multiple ghost ships. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this one first. Magma shower. Come on. Boom. Okay, there we go. 3 fool's gold off that. Need my boat not to die. Need my boat not to die on me. Magma fist. Boom, boom. There we go. 3 more fool's gold. Okay, that's 6 total now. We've got 12 fool's gold right now, but we're gonna need about 30 in order to craft everything. Alright, finally. It's been about an hour, but I got the 30 fool's gold I need, so now we're ready. Let's go back to the shark hunter. Go to craft. Now we're gonna craft the terror jaw. Boom. And when we talk to him again, we have an option that says monster magnet. And while grinding for what I needed for the terror jaw, I also simultaneously got what I needed for the monster magnet. All you need is 2 terror eyes, 8 electric wings, 20 fool's gold, and 10 shark teeth. Let's go ahead and craft that. Now that we got the monster magnet, we need to go out, set sail, and look for a terror shark that has 200,000 health. And when we kill it, it has a 100% chance of dropping the shark anchor. Alright, we're in danger level 2 right now. I think in danger level 3 and 4 is when we can start getting terror sharks. We just hit danger level 3. We've just hit danger level 5. I think I'm just gonna chill right here. I don't want to go in 6 just because I like being able to see, to be honest. I'm just gonna hover around danger level 5 and hopefully we can get one to spawn. That is not what I wanted to spawn. A damn sea beast? Alright, we're just gonna ignore that. And is that a dragon coming after me right now, bro? There's no shot. There's no shot. Is this dragon really coming after me to kill me right now? From where, bro? From where did this guy come from? And why is he after me right now? Ben Dud 3. Oh, wait, that's the guy this guy's friended on his account. Okay. He shouldn't mess us over. I'm hoping. Come on, bro. I'm now in danger level 6, bro. What? How did we get a damn prehistoric event? I don't even have a magnet for that, bro. Another sea beast. Not what I want. Finally, we got a terror shark. Wait, this was not the one I need, though. Oh, this one doesn't have 200 health. The one I need has 200,000 health, and it has an anchor. A shark anchor for its tail. This is not the one I need. Okay, we gotta keep going. Finally, boys. Finally, we got the terror shark that has 195,000 health. Perfect. This is the one we need to get shark anchor. Uh-oh, we got a sea beast here too. No. That's not good. Luckily, I got Ben here helping me. Turns out he's actually an 18.5 million bounty player, bro. Let's see. We can't sell. I've been looking for this thing for an hour. Obviously, y'all won't see that, bro, but I've been searching for an hour. It's 3 a.m. right now. I'm tired. I can't sell. I gotta lock in. There's so many damn sea events. 3 series? Oh my god, bro. What is happening, bro? 81,000 health left. We almost got it, boys. Get him with this. Hold on. Let me stop drowning. My meteors. The heck, bro, this damn sea beast, bro. Oh my god. I'm getting hit with everything. I want. Come on. 6,000 health left. And yes. Shark anchor. Finally. Bro, this is taking me hours when it shouldn't have. But finally, boys, we got it. Shark anchor. Yes, bro. Yes. Grim Auxilitrix. Hopefully you enjoy your shark anchor. Get these moves and use it in PvP, my boy. Moving up next, we have my boy Nutterbutter's account, and he just wants me to fully awaken his magma fruit on here. Now, see, he already has the magma fruit equipped, and it looks like he has magma shower and beast ride awakened, so we really only need to do 3 more raids. Just to be sure, let me go ahead and talk to awakening expert. Yep, he's already got Z and F awakened, so only 3 raids. But unfortunately, he only has 714 fragments. We don't have enough fragments to do that, so I loaded up Robux in his account, and we're gonna buy 10,000, and this should be enough. There we go. All right, now let's get to the raid. Gotta sacrifice this man spin fruit. All right, mysterious scientist, normal raid, magma. Give me that chip, and let's get this thing started. While we're getting this started, let me go ahead and check and see if we can even solo this thing. Does he have Buddha fruit permanent on here? Yes, he does. Perfect. So he has magma and Buddha permanent, so I can just switch between both right before I'm about to finish the raid, and that way I can actually completely solo this thing. Easy. All right, let's pack these NPCs up. We should be able to easily get through most of this. Lucky for me, he's got Cursed Dual Katana, one of the best swords for grinding rage, bro. Easy work. Last NPC here on first island. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Island 1 cleared. 4 more to go. This is probably gonna be one of the easier objectives we've been tasked to do. Like, I appreciate you, Nutty, because this is only gonna take me about like 30 minutes or so to complete this. Well, that's island 2 cleared. Next one over here. All right, we on the island. I also almost have my V4 fully charged. We're gonna save that for the final boss, though. Island 3 cleared now. We're almost done, boys. 2 more islands to go through. Damn, you saw that little belly flop tech I just did there, bro? I didn't even think it could fling you like that. All right, here we go. That is last island complete, or fourth island complete. Damn. I don't even know why I got that wrong. 1 more island left. And you know what? For this one, we're gonna go in V4, boys. We're going in V4. I have no idea how much he has this human V4 upgraded, so we're just gonna try to make this as quick as possible before it runs out. Ooh, that bar's running out quick. Yeah, he does not have this thing upgraded. He does not have this thing upgraded. We don't even have the little teleports, the 3 teleports. All right, so I'm assuming he only got the rage meter. That's it. We gotta make this quick. We gotta make this quick. I'm gonna use all my capabilities in my arsenal. Also, it's very important that I can't forget. I have to switch over to magma before we finish the raid, so I'm gonna try to leave like 1 or 2 NPCs alive, and I'll just finish those off with magma, because if we don't, this is all pointless. All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna take the risk, boys. I'm not even gonna take the risk. The boss is almost dead. We gotta switch back over to magma right now. There we go. All right, magma. Now let's go ahead and finish this off my way. All right. Hold on. There's no way I'm about to sell. There's no way I'm about to sell this late in the game. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Boom. Last NPC, which is the boss. GG's. Finally, boys. Finally. Raid complete with 6 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. First one awakened. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Ascension. Ability X for 3,000 fragments. Perfect. Now we just have 2 more raids to go. Second raid just finished now. Ability C for 4,000. 1 raid left. Now we got final raid right here, boys. Boom. Finished. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to spare. All right. We're in the awakening room. It's time to awaken the last ability with magma. Ability V for 5,000 fragments. There we go. Completely finished awaken magma. Definitely the easiest upgrade of the video. Hopefully you enjoy your awakened magma, Nutty. Good luck with the CB's farm. Up next, we're on HappyFace108627's account, and he asked me to get this account to level 2,000. If you look at the bottom left, we're level 1519. Oh my god. 500 levels to grinding, bro?
Are you serious right now, bro?
I'm glad at the very least he does have the Buddha fruit, and he's got it awakened, so this shouldn't be too difficult. This guy just came up to me and said, yo, let me say, what's good, bro? What does this guy even want? Want to know something cool, question mark? I guess. Long sword is not long. Bro, what? That was like the lamest thing I've ever heard, bro. You know what? Forget all this. Let's get to grinding. All right, before we do anything, I'm gonna load up 6 hours of 2 times EXP. We should be able to get to level 2,000 within that. We're farming at Port Town, so let's just go ahead and accept the first quest. We're gonna be farming on these pirate millionaires. All right. He's got his all of his points in melee, so we got max melee damage, even though we're only using the electric fighting style. It's a bit scuffed, but we got it, boys. We got it. Another thing I noticed is he also has heightened senses, which means he's got the ghoul raise. This is perfect. We got a good lineup here. Even though this is gonna be crazy grinding 500 levels, he prepared me pretty decently. We got Buddha, we got Ghoul, we got a decent fighting style. But we got the last 2 NPCs right here. Quest finished, and now we're level 1524 and 1602. Ready to move on to the next island, Hydra. And for what it's worth, this is actually going pretty smooth. That took us like, what, 40 minutes to get almost 100 levels? So not bad progress. Next quest we'll be farming is right down here. This one's pretty easy, to be honest. We're gonna be fighting Dragon Crew Warriors. I like this one actually because they're all bunched up right here. Like literally. Quest giver right there, NPCs right here. That's 3 down right there. Now we got the other 3 right here. M1 spam these boys. M1 spam. Electrical floor. And that's quest finished. All right, next quest about to be finished. And we're level 1,700. Completely done with the Hydra Island. Now we're moving up to Great Tree. 300 more levels to go, boys. 300 more levels. All right, we're here. And the next quest we're going to be farming is these Marine Commodores. This area usually goes by pretty quick. I think we leave here at like 1775. So yeah, that shouldn't take too long. We also got our electric to 457 mastery. So I think when we go to Turtle Island, I'm going to try to get him WinterKloudz. Just help him out a little more. All right, we're farming the NPCs right here. That's 3 down. This will be 6 down. Quest is now finished. Level 1,702. All right, boys. Last quest. And we're level 1775. New quest available. Time to move on to Turtle Adventure. Now that we're at Turtle, first things first, I'm gonna upgrade this electric to WinterKloudz. I think I should have enough frags. 2,950. Okay, actually, let me buy 4,500. I should have enough for that. Yep, just barely enough. All right, let me buy this. 4,500 fragments. We have 6.2 million belly and 495 mastery and electric. We should have all the requirements. Let me go ahead and talk to him. You seem to have potential. All right, if you can go to mansion within 30 seconds, I'll consider telling you. Perfect. All right, let's get it. All we gotta do is just get to the mansion within 30 seconds. I think we got that, bro. I think we low-key got that. 20 seconds left. Yeah, we got that, bro. We got that. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, boys. We got it. Ain't no way we about to lose this. Only 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yep. did it. Easy. There we go. Back to this NPC. Talk to him. Would you like to learn electrical fighting style of 3,005,000 fragments? Yes, sir. There we go, boys. Help him out in more ways than one. Anyways, next quest we're going to be farming is Fishmen Raiders. And this, honestly, is going to be where a good amount of our grinding is going to go. We only need to get this account to level 2,000. And we're not going to be leaving Floating Turtle until like level 1975, I believe. So most of our grinding is about to be here, boys. Which is good, though, because then we'll be able to unlock all the abilities for Electric Claw. So by the end of this, he'll have mastered Electric Claw and level 2,000. All right, last NPC here was finished. We unlocked our first ability, Electric Rampage. I'm not even going to showcase that because Electric Claw's been out in the game for like 10 years, bro. Not literally 10 years, by the way, in case y'all couldn't tell that was sarcasm, but it's been out in the game long enough that y'all should know what it looks like. All right, just hit level 1800, new quest available. Now we can move on to the Fishman Captain. So now we're done with that quest. Level 1802, let's keep it pushing. Trust me when I say we're gonna be here for a lot longer. Now level 1900, now level 1926. Now finally, last quest here, 1975. We were legit almost here for 200 levels, but we're finally done with Turtle. We're moving on to Haunted Castle, where we'll end this journey on this account. Next quest we got, which will be the last one, we're farming Reborn Skeletons. Almost there, the final stretch, boys. 25 more levels. That's 2 down. And my boy here helping me grind to make this even quicker. 4, that's 5, 6, 7 skeletons. And last one here. Quest finished, level 1978. And now, finally, level 2000. New title unlocked, the Pioneer 2. Sheesh. We actually did it, boys. We did it. We actually did it pretty quick, too, because we still got 2 hours, 20 minutes of the 6 hours of 2 times the XP I loaded up. Well, happy face, that is your account sorted out. You're now 1 step closer to max. But that was our 6th account done, and I hope you guys are starting to see what I meant earlier when I said this video is going to be painful for me. And the next account is my boy Eric's account, and he wants me to upgrade his Dragon Trident by getting a blessing on it. Yeah, we're doing another blessing this video, bro. I can't believe it. First things first, let me check if he has his Dragon Trident upgraded through the blacksmith. Oh, thank God he does. I would have crashed out if he didn't. All right, so now we can just go straight to Tiki Outpost and just get to spinning for these scrolls. He didn't say what blessing he wanted me to get, bro, so even if he gets a Dookie one, I ain't gonna lie to you. You're gonna have to hold that one. All right, he's only got 1,500 Robux on the account. Let me change that real quick. Now we had 12K. Hopefully I don't have to use all 12K so my boy Eric can have some left over, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and find out. I'm only going for mythical scrolls this time, boys. I need the highest chance possible of getting this blessing. And we're just gonna go with 12 to start off with. If we can't get a blessing within these 12, bro, I don't even know what, bro. I don't even know what. But let's go ahead and enchant it. Let's just speed run through this, bro. Y'all have already seen me do this enough this video. Let's just speed run through it. Let's get this out the way, bro. Just watching my Robux go down. Okay, we didn't get a blessing first try, but we did get Agile level 3. What I'm hoping is I can at least set him up with a good blessing along with the unique. That'd be dope. Crazy. Mythical scroll and no unique at all is insane. No unique 2 times in a... All right, bro. This game's trolling. This game's trolling, bro. Your money greedy devs, bro. Come on. Okay, well, they gave me a unique, but they didn't give me a blessing. 10%, bro? Like, why only 10%? It's 1,500 Robux for 3. At least give us like 25, bro. Come on. 7 scrolls left, although I do have enough Robux to buy at least 6 more, so I think we're good. I think we're good. No blessing there. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Strong grip. No blessing. 5 scrolls left. Zoom through this. Boom! W, boys. This soon? This soon. Strong grip, rot blessing. That's crazy, bro. The other weapon we enchanted earlier was also rot, so I don't know, man. I guess this is just a rot type of day. We're only getting rots from blessing. But hey, I'm ending on that, bro. I'm sorry, Eric, bro. I'm not about to risk more Robux, bro. I'm just not gonna do it. So you may not have gotten the best unique and blessing on your Dragon Trident, but hey, at least you got a blessing at all, and you get to keep the 6K Robux. He said, bro, I love you. Oh my God. Hey, bro, glad you're happy about it. Up next, we have Ichigo's account. And what he asked me to do is grind his bounty to 4 million bounty. As you guys can see on Pirate, he's 2.6 million. But if we go over to Marine, I believe he should be 3.1 million. We only need to grind 900,000. Yep, 3.1 million bounty per. This one shouldn't be much of a problem because he has Portal, he's got Sanguine Art, he's got God Human, and almost every sword in the game. But I will say, first things first, I'm switching off of Sanguine Art. I do not use this fighting style whatsoever. So I'm getting off this, bro. For the sword, I think I'm going to use Buddy Sword for majority, to be honest. I've been really trying to practice with this sword, but if I need to, I'll switch to Cursed Dual Katana or True Triple Katana. All right, let's talk to the Ancient Monk. Give me God Human. Last but not least, we need to equip Soul Guitar. Perfect. We got the build in order. It's time to get to a bounty on it. First things first, we got a guy right here. Let's go ahead and just start right here, bro. Oh my God, how am I missing this? How am I missing this? All right, get him with that. Boom. Nope. Oh, bro, he's running. Wait. I have Pale Scarf equipped. That's why I'm so slow, bro. That's why I'm so slow. You ran into safe zone thinking this is gonna save you, bro? You know we're still in combat, right? All right. You ain't going nowhere, bucko. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh, he's actually trying to fight back. Bro's using Yama and Kitsune. All right, that's dangerous. Bro will stop running. All right, got him there. He was able to escape. He was able to escape. No worries, no worries, no worries. Get him here. Boom, boom. And boom. There we go. First kill, 11,524 honor. Bro, that actually took way longer than it should have. Are my stats right? What the heck are these stats? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna have to refund these stats. And I'm gonna have to get rid of this pale scarf because this is not it, bro. 2,600 melee defense and sword. All right, perfect. Now let's go ahead and equip the pilot helmet. This is what I need. All right, we got speed, boys. We got speed. Now here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna go server to server and keep bounty hunting until we reach 4 million bounty. Obviously, that's literally the goal. I'm gonna get into another fight right here. Let's get it. Let's get it. This guy's an ice user though, so this is gonna be pretty interesting. All we have to do is just avoid his ice V and we're good, to be honest. Yep, avoid that and we're chilling. Okay. All right. Boom. That's majority of his health down right there. Get him here. Boom. One more hit, boys. One more hit. There we go. Sniped him with the lightning wave. Second kill, 12,420 honor. Another guy right here. Let's quickly eradicate him. Get him right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What the? Hold on. Is bro hacking? Bro hitbox glitching. All right, let me just quickly pack that guy up. We're not dealing with that. Another 9,600. I think it's time to go on a bit of a speed run, boys. Boom, 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 boom. After that, we just hit 3.3 million bounty. 700,000 more to go. I don't even know what the heck's going on in this server or what I'm going against, bro. But let me go ahead and just get this guy. 2 out of 3 on him. 11,000 honor right there. Got another one right here. That puts us at 3.4 million. Got another guy right here. About to kill him. Boom. 8,920 honor. Just beat a 13 million bounty player. 18,200 honor. Now we're at 3.5 million. Got another guy right here. About to pack him up, hopefully. Get him there. That's 13,000 honor. And now 3.6 million bounty. Got a guy right here. Let me get him. Boom, boom. All right. 12,000 honor from him. Boom, boom, boom. 3.7 million. We're almost there. Almost done. All right, we just hit 3.8 million bounty. 200,000 more to go. All right, 9,100 honor. Got a group of people down here. All right, I'm out the way. I got this guy. GG. 3.9 million. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. 10,000 left. 10,000 left. Looks like we got another one. Looks like we got another one. Boom. We're just going to wipe the whole server at this point, bro. All right, that's another one down. Anyone else down to fight? Anyone else? Don't tell me this guy. All right. Boom. Dead. That's the entire server just completely wiped right there, boys. He typed in chat, "You POS, your parents hate you." All right, bro. That's crazy. Does he want to be so toxic? He want to be so toxic, bro? I'm gonna report him for bullying. Yo, I think he actually got banned. I think he actually got banned, boys. He got disconnected from the game. Oh, that's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Hate that I have to attack this guy. He's leveling up, but you know what, bro? It is what it is. We're on the final stretches. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. I gotta do what I gotta do. All right, there we go. That was the final kill, boys. 4 million bounty. Sheesh. Finally did it, bro. Hours of grinding for this, man. Hours of grinding. We finally have it. But low-key, that was relaxing for me. I love PvP. So appreciate you, Ichigo, for letting me grind your account. Only a few more accounts left to upgrade, boys. Only a few more. This video has been a lot grindier than I thought it'd be. All right, boys. This is going to be the second to last account of the video. This guy's name is Terms, and he wants me to unlock the purple color for the dragon. Now, first things first, I'm going to go to Cafe and check what he has for his dragons. Let me go ahead and see. Does he even have dragon permanent? Let me scroll down. He does. Perfect. Damn, he's got a lot of these for his permanent. Kitsune, Yeti, Leopard, Gas, Venom. This guy literally owns most of the permanents in the game. Okay. Little baller, little baller. Let me check with the barista. Let's see what he's got. So he said he wanted purple. Right now he's got 1 out of 8 purple jelly berries. And he needs 5,000 fragments. He only has 1,000. Okay, so we got to add some Robux and we got to get 7 purple jelly berries. Easy enough. Especially since I literally just did a video where I locked all the dragon colors in one video. So yeah, this is going to be cake, boys. This is going to be cake. He also has portal permanent. So this is all we need, boys. So I got a rotation. We're going to start off at graveyard. This is going to be my rotation. We're going to check graveyard. Oh, we already have found an orange berry. Perfect. Okay. We got a little bit of a lucky server. Knock 3 next. Gonna just quickly check this area. If there's no berries here, then we switch over to snow. All right, let me see. Is there any berries over here? Nope, there never is over here for me for some reason. I always have bad luck getting berries at green zone. None over here. All right, now we go to Winter Castle. None here, none there, also none here. Second to last place we can check is snow. 3 bushes here, 1 there. Okay, nope, no berries there. Okay, what about here? There's gotta be a berry over here, right? Nope. Okay, maybe you'll leave 1 berry total for this entire server. Last place we can even check for berries, boys, is skull. There's a couple different bushes here. One of them's right here. No berries. No berries at this one. And last but not least, final place of the server to check. No berries here. All right, let's server top. Ooh, I just hopped into a new server, went to hot and cold. I found a blue icicle berry, but obviously that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the purple jelly berries. Actually, bro, what am I doing? Hold on. You know, I just realized, bro, if I gotta spend Robux to buy fragments anyways, I might as well just buy the entire skin. Because I believe if I look at the shop, purple is only a little bit amount of Robux. Yep, 399 Robux, bro. If I gotta buy 5,000 fragments, I might as well just buy this whole thing. But since we're kind of speed running this whole process, I will get him the black skin as well. I'll check how much berries he needs for that. But the 16,000 fragments right there that we need. Now let's go ahead and talk to the barista. Dragon West, purple. Let's go ahead and buy that. Yes, sorry. Speed running for the win, boys. 399 Robux. Boom. All right, purple skin acquired. Now let's see what he needs for the black skin. All right, Dragon West for black. It looks like he has every single berry except the white cloud berry. Okay, so we need to literally just get one berry and then we can craft that for him. I guess now we just go on another hunt and hopefully we find it. No white berries in this server. Ooh, but the very next server I hopped in has a white cloud berry. What luck, boys. What luck. No shot. We only had to do 2 server hops to get that. All right, well, this account is turned out to be a lot easier than I initially thought, bro. Scroll all the way down. Dragon. And I'm here a lot sooner than I thought, barista. I'm back a lot sooner than I thought I'd be. Black skin. Let's craft that thing. Sheesh. Give me that aura. Yep. Easy color. Now he's got green, purple, and black skins unlocked. Now let's go ahead and just do a quick little showcase for the vid. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Full fury meter. Now we have black dragon. Sheesh. Wait, what the heck? Oh, okay. Bro, that looks so cursed for a second. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the most menacing dragon colors. So, hey, hopefully you enjoy this terms. Hope you enjoy that. And now for the final account of the video, we have Snazziest. And he wants me to get his dragon heart to 500 mastery so he can continue his Draco quest line. First, let me just see what mastery it's at right now. 393. Okay, that's actually not too bad. He's not too far off. So we got like, what, like 107 mastery we gotta get this thing? He does have cyborg race equipped. He did say that, but it is in second C. So hold on, let me go ahead and get that real quick. All right, here we are. Let's interact with this. Let's get a cyborg race. Perfect. Now this should be light work. And the method I'm going to use is we're going to teleport over the chocolate land. Hello, game. Let me move. Let me move, game. Yo, ever since, bro, that's crazy. The lag is insane. Anyways, the method we're going to use is we're going to gather up all these NPCs over here. And with cyborg V4, we're going to have a cycle, which hopefully goes pretty smooth. We're at 393 mastery right now. 394, 395 now. And now we're just going to keep grinding until we get V4. All right, there we go. We got V4, and now this is when it becomes easy. We just go up to NPCs. When we hit one, we hit them all. I don't know how much he has this thing upgraded, but it looks like it's going down pretty slow, so he probably has it upgraded a decent amount or fully. Anyways, this is where it becomes easy work, boys. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. NPCs down. Hit one, you hit them all. Boom. Use Cyborg V3. Easy. NPCs down, bruh. 450 mastery, 50 more to go. Now 475, 495, 496, 497, 498, 499, and 500. Yes, we're done, boys. Actually, it was pretty quick though, I'm not gonna lie. It took like less than 30 minutes. But Snazziest, that is your Dragon Heart at 500 mastery. And I saw you also had your Dragon Storm at 500 mastery. So if we go to Hydro Town, we'll see he's now ready to continue his Draco quest. Best of luck to you on your Draco journey, Snazziest, but this is me done with your account. We have my boy Rip Guy's account. All right, now first off the bat, I can see he has a ton of different game passes. Now I've personally been on this account before when I did a login to subscribers videos way back when, but that was months ago, and now it's time to see if this account has improved since then. First off, he's obviously maxed level and he's got V4. You guys can see the V4 bar down there. And he's got 27 million belly. I think he got his belly up. He's only got 3,300 fragments, which can't really do much for fragments anyway, so that ain't too bad. And just looking at his build down here, he's running the God Human Portal Shark Anchor build, the Fiji Special. And before we continue, I just want to say, Rip Guy, why in the heck are you a monkey? What is this avatar dog? Is there something y'all trying to tell us? Anyways, we're not new to this whole logging to accounts thing. Let's just jump right into it and go straight to the inventory. First things first. Oh, he's got almost every mythic. He's missing Hollow Sight, I think. Oh, never mind. It's down here. It's just not upgraded. So he's got Curse Dual Katana, 600 mastery. Dark Blade, 600 mastery. True Trooper Katana, 600. The man's been grinding. 600 on Buddy Sword. Convander, he doesn't have 600 on, but looks like a lot of these he has 600 on. That's crazy. So we see he's got all the swords upgraded and unlocked. Matter of fact, let me just check right here. Sword 38. Yep, he's got every single sword in the game unlocked. I mean, I'd be disappointed if he didn't, to be honest. This is Rip Guy we're talking about here. One of the most sweaty PvP players I know. Now, he has all the swords, but does he have any blessings on any. I noticed earlier he didn't have a blessing on Sharkacre, and he doesn't have one on Acid and Rifle. Let's see, Curse to Katana. This is the most popular weapon. He should have a blessing on this one. And oh, he's got the Burning blessing on this one. One of the best in the game. Very difficult to get, I might add too. Let's see about Dark Blade. Okay, no blessing on this one. This is a staple. People usually always have blessings on Dark Blade. Kind of surprising. All good though. I know for a fact he has a blessing on True Katana, right? And yep, Lightning blessing. I knew that because I've definitely gotten clapped by him using this build once. Buddy Sword, he's for sure got to have a blessing on this. This is his main sword right here. Let's see. Yep, C blessing. You guys can barely see it, but that's the C blessing right there. So far, everything's looking good. He's got good blessings on good weapons. He's got all the weapons unlocked. Obviously, max level. Got a lot of belly. V4. Let's get into the interesting stuff though. Title Specialist. Rip Guy is a player that prides himself in hunting down YouTubers that have droppable titles. He's personally slain down several YouTubers and got their titles, and even has one you can only get from an admin. And just to show y'all the proof, we click on Title Specialist. He has 164 out of 177. Almost has them all. We can see right here the first exclusive one he has. Hero Family. Defeat the YouTuber Hero. Not many people have that one. I believe Hero doesn't even really play Blox that much anymore, so not many more people are gonna get it. That ain't on though. Next up, we have Kit Kat. Defeat the YouTuber Kit Gaming. Literally the biggest Blox YouTuber right now. And there's even more. You scroll down even further. Nakama Forever. Defeat the YouTuber Me and You. These three titles alone are pretty impressive in their own right. Not many players have them. I think less than like 1,000 players total have these, but this next one is even more rare. Scroll down further past all this irrelevant stuff and we get to Equal to the Heavens. Defeat a Blox staff member. This man Rip Guy had to take down an admin and win an admin tournament to get that. If that ain't impressive, I don't know what is. Enough of that though, let's get to what y'all care about most, the fruits. Now in the previous video where I looked at his accounts, he had an insane amount of fruits. Let's see if that's still true today. Scrolling down in the item page, ooh, I'm almost nervous to see it. I'm almost nervous to see it, Rip Guy. You gotta have something insane. Oh, I see kitsunes, I see other mythicals. Okay, he's got 3 kitsunes. This is already off to a insane start. 3 leopards, 4 dragons, 3 spirits, 7 controls. He has 12 max storages? What do you even need that much storages for? What the heck? Look at this, 6 venoms, 7 shadows, 6 does, 4 mammoths, and 3 gravities. The list goes on too, boys. 6 blizzards, a bunch of other legendaries, like 12 Buddhas? What? This is insane, bro. Now I will say this isn't the most impressive inventory I've seen. We've definitely seen more insane on the channel. I mean, like me personally, I'm pretty sure I got 8 kitsunes in my inventory right now. So in terms of fruits, I got Rip Guy beat at the moment. Oh, and before I forget, Rip Guy is 30 million, and I believe he's double 30 million on Marie. And the last thing we have to check on this account is his permanent fruits. Let's see what he's got. So he's got permanent rocket, permanent spin, permanent chop, permanent spring. He's got all the commons except spike. I don't know why you'd want chop over spike, but hey, Rip Guy, you do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro. Doesn't have flame, doesn't have falcon. He has ice. Looks like he has all the essential ones. He's missing out on some of the BS fruits, which, you know what, I personally don't blame him. But me personally, Rip Guy, I would just shoot for getting all the permanents in the game. You're only missing like 3 or 4. So hey, W on the permanents though. All in all though, there's nothing bad about this account. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10 to start with, which is insane. And the only reason it didn't get a 10 is I just think this inventory is not as impressive. He didn't have as much enchants, and he doesn't got all the permanent fruits, which we've seen plenty of accounts that have those. Appreciate you for letting me hop onto your account though, Rip Guy. Y'all go subscribe to him. Let's get on this next account. Next up, we have my boy KTG Gaming. He's got a few game passes here, as you guys can see. Not as much as Rip Guy did, but he does have the Star Creator code icon. Sheesh, you know your boy Cloud's been waiting for the Star Creator code for a year. All right, let's see what this account has to offer. First thing I noticed, he's got 112 million belly. What the heck? KTG, bro, why is you got so much belly, bro? What the heck? You can't even do nothing with all that. Let's see if the fragments are high though. Rip Guy also had a lot of belly, but low fragments. Let's see. And 65,000. Man's been grinding. He must have did like a bunch of raids or something, bro. Now, considering KTG is only 2.5 million bounty, I highly doubt he has any exclusive titles, but we're here to check it out and see what he got. Title Specialist, let me talk to him. And he only has 125 out of 177 titles. Pretty sure he got most of the base titles. Like, look at this. Along Keeping V2. You obviously get like a bunch of those just for unlocking all the V2s, all the V3s, all the V4s. So that's like 20 titles right there. All these other ones just look like the basic ones. Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any like special titles or anything like that. Not that that's a big thing, but Rip Guy did have some crazy titles, I ain't gonna lie. Looking down below, I can see he has Sanguine Art, which is good. And he has a 600 mastery. Damn. And he's also using the Magma Fruit right now. And he's got Kabucha and Hollow Scythe. Doesn't look like he has a blessing on Hollow Scythe, but that's good that he has a mythical weapon unlocked. You know what? For KTG's account, we're gonna switch things up. Instead of looking at his physical fruits first, we're gonna look at the perms first. Let's see. And okay, we got Rocket. He's got Rocket, the first one, but he doesn't have Spin. So out of the first two, he already doesn't have one. Let's keep scrolling and see what he's got. He doesn't have chop. Okay, does he have spring? No, he doesn't have spring. Okay, that's already like 3 he doesn't have. What about bomb? He's got bomb? Out of all of these, you got bomb? Hey, I respect it, bro. I respect it. Bomb's not bad. Bomb's not bad. No smoke, no spike. He does have flame, no falcon. He does have ice. He does have sand. So I think we can see where this is going. He probably has most of the essential ones, but didn't decide to buy some of the other ones. But it looks like he has significantly less permanence than Rip Guy. Wait, he doesn't have portal permanent? KGG, you don't have portal permanent? But you have rumble permanent? Dog, what? Portal's like the staple. I've never even seen an account that didn't have portal permanent. That right there is crazy. Does he at least have any mythicals though? Okay, he's got gravity. Oh, it looks like he has all the wait, he doesn't have shadow, doesn't have venom, doesn't have spirit, doesn't have dragon. Okay, he's missing on a lot of mythicals as well. Overall though, he did have a decent amount of permanent fruits in his collection. I would say he at least had half of them. Enough time wasted though. Let's give it to what y'all really care about, the physical fruits. Let's see what you got, KTG. Let's see what you got. All right, item inventory. First of all, let me see. Does he have all the swords? Ooh, only 26 swords. There are like what, 38 in the game? He's missing a lot of them. Okay, well, let me click on this. Okay, he has hollow sight, shark anchor, crystal katana, and dark blade. He's missing out on a lot. He doesn't have true trip katana. It looks like he doesn't have any of the legendary 3-sword katanas. Wait, how? What? Yo, you're missing out a lot, KTG. He doesn't have all the swords, not even close, but does he have enchants on him? Let me equip this shark anchor. Does this have any enchants blessings? No. Crystal katana? No. Dark blade at least, right? Like there's no way you don't have an enchant on dark blade. Like come on now, come on now. Not at all? None of your mythics you don't have an enchant? Okay, KGG, you gotta have at least one blessing. Let's check out. Biceto, no. Dark dagger, also no. I just went through every single one of this man's weapons and he doesn't have a single blessing on any. Maybe he can bring it back with the physical fruits though, boys. He might have the craziest inventory we've seen. Come on, KTG. You got to bring it back, bro. You got to bring it back. Come on. Oh, this is not bad. 7 kitsunes. Max storage 8. Rip Guy had 12, so he does have less max storage, but he's got like 4 more kitsunes than Rip Guy had. I don't know if that makes up for it, bro, but like kitsunes are really hard to come by, so this is kind of impressive. 4 leopard fruits, 7 dragon fruits, 1 control, 1 venom, 4 dose, 1 T-Rex, and 1 gravity. I could tell this man is preparing for that update with all these 7 dragons, bro. Man, stocking up. Gotta respect. Looks like he's lacking on legendary fruits, though. He doesn't have many Buddha fruits. He doesn't have a single portal or rumble, which is like the 3 staples, the 3 trio staples that everybody has. And other than that, it looks like he has... What the heck? Why is there just a random permanent smoke just chilling? What the heck? All right, bro. Hey. Now, before I go ahead and give this account a rating, we've seen everything it has to offer. I'm going to try to bless this account. We're going to do a Blox Fruits gacha, and I have a feeling we're going to pull a legendary or mythic. Let me type in chat, KGG, mythic, luck, V4. Got to get it right. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me go ahead and do the gacha before it disappears. And we're going to get a mythic. We're going to get a mythic, boys. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, we actually got a portal. We actually got a portal. Yo, KGG, bro. You're watching this, KGG? Boy, Klaus just blessed you with a legendary fruit. You didn't have a portal, bro. That is one more physical fruit you didn't have, man. Now, as for the rating, I'm not going to lie. This account is a lot more lackluster than Rip Guy. He is max level. He does have V4. He has a stupid amount of belly and fragments, but the physical fruits we're lacking. He's missing out on a lot of swords, no enchants. So KTG, I'm going to give your account a 7 out of 10. It's not bad, but it needs a little bit of work. Now for account number 3, we got a special one, boy. Now, homie, I'm Fiji. First of all, I just want to say this man's got crazy Robux, 11K. Shit. Now, you know what? I already know this man has all of the game passes. Like that, there's just no question to that. We're about to prove it right now. Yep. 2 times money, 2 times mastery, 2 times drop, luxury boat, and fruit notifier. Literally all them all. Got them all. There's also something else I know about this account is he is a 30 million bounty player. And if we go ahead and switch over to Marine, we can see how much he has a Marine. 7.5 million bounty. So he's got 30 million on Pirate and he's almost got 10 million on Marine. Man's been putting in that grind. Now so far compared to the previous count, no shade, we can see that Fiji has put a lot more time into this. Let's see what else he's got. So if we look down below on the left side, we can see he also has 112 million belly. What's up with these boys having this much belly? These boys trying to be the richest in the world? And he's also got a ton of fragments having 26,000. Obviously, you guys can see right here, he has Mink V4 unlocked, one of the best races for PvP. And while we're on the topic of PvP, let's go ahead and check out the enchants. Now, I know for a fact he does have a blessing on the Shark Anchor. If I pull it out right now, we will see. And yeah, we have a Frost Blessing. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make my way over to Tiki Outpost so we can see exactly what type of enchants he has. And I have a feeling this is going to get insane. So let's go ahead and talk to the Dragon Talon Sage. For his Shark Anchor, he's got Frozen, Rage, Agile 3 Max, and he's got Natural 3 Max. And also for his Soul Guitar, I noticed he has Frost Blessing as well, which is kind of insane. But trust me, it gets better. If we look in his inventory, we can see he has every single mythical weapon. And also, you see this little star here? He has put in work and upgraded, it looks like, every sword in the game. Look, he literally has every sword in the game maxed out. What the? Now, aside from them being maxed out, if we check out Cursed Dual Katana, which has 600 mastery, and pull it out, we can see it. Okay, actually, this one has no blessing. I thought this one had an enchant. Okay, what about this one? What about this one? Dark Blade? I know he has an enchant for this one. Come on, Come on, come on. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He got the fire blessing, my favorite one. I knew it had to be on one of the mythicals, and I believe he also has one on true triple katana as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. Lightning. And let's see if he has one on hollow sight. Okay, no, he does not have one on hollow sight, which is fine. And just looking through a few of the other weapons, he's also got a blessing on midnight blade, spiky trident, dragon trident, and surprisingly twin hooks. So far, this account's already looking stacked, potentially on the level of Rip Guy or above, and we haven't even seen the permanent or physical fruits yet. So let's waste no more time. Let's get into it. Let's see what fruits he's got. I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel like he's gonna have an insane amount of fruits. Like, imagine he has like 15 dragons or kitsunes or something, bro. Let's see, let's see, let's see. And, ooh, 6 kitsunes, 21 max storage. That's even more than Rip Guys by almost double. 12 leopard, 20 dragons, 20? Yo, what are you doing with all these dragons? Bro, you gotta slap me at least one. You gotta slap me one of these dragons, bro. 5 spirits, 11 controls, 10 venoms. This is insane, bro. This is like more impressive than Rip Guys. And it looks like he has even more legendaries too. A lot of pains, rumbles, portals, sounds, Buddhas. Like, he's got 18 quakes, 18 magmas. Like, bro. Well, I can say confidently in terms of physical fruits, I believe this is the better inventory. So far, the best one we've seen in the video, to be honest. Also, I just noticed something else. This man has a permanent T-Rex, a permanent spin, and a permanent rocket in 2 game passes for some reason just lying in his inventory. Man's just flexed on us at this point. Now, before I forget, let me go ahead and go back to matching and check out this man's titles. I remember he did a video where he faced Fur 999, and I believe he got an exclusive title there, but only one way to find out. Ooh, 141 out of 177 titles. Not quite as much as Rip Guy, but definitely not as low as KGG's was. Go ahead and scroll real quick. Let's see if he's got any unique ones in here. Oh, there we go. L Combo God, defeat the YouTuber Fur 999. Okay, I was right, but I believe this is his only like special exclusive title. Yeah, it looks like that is the main one, which is a really good one, to be honest. Now, the titles thing isn't really that big of a factor when it comes to me rating these things. I just think it's more impressive, obviously, if you have like almost all the titles. Rip Guy's only missing like 10 in the entire game. Last but not least, let's check out this man's permanent fruits. I think he has them all. Let's just confirm it. Yep, rocket, spin, chop, spring, bot. Yeah, it looks like he has them all. It looks like he literally just has them. This man literally just has them all, bro. What? What? Yo, he literally has all the perms. I don't even got all the perms. I'm pretty sure I'm missing on like one. Sheesh, I ain't gonna lie, KGG, your account got dusted behind by this one, man. Before we do the rating, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do the Fiji Luck V4. We're about to get a mythic from this. If we got a portal from KGG, we're gonna get a mythic for this. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Huh? I guess that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Another magma to add to Fiji's collection. Now, as for rating this account, as you guys know in the past, I've always rated having a better physical fruits than more permanent fruits. Fiji has more permanent fruits than Rip Guy. We just saw that. And he's got a better inventory. He's also 30 million with 7.5 on Marine. Doesn't have as much titles as Rip Guy, but I think Fiji's is overall more impressive. So I gotta give my boy Fiji a straight 10-10. This is a peak account. I mean, that Tony Dragon right there is just insane. Now, you're probably thinking, if Fiji's account was a 10 out of 10, how can the next account possibly stack up? Well, just watch. For our last and final account, we have the biggest Blox Fruits content creator ever, 3 million subscribers almost, Kit Gaming. All right, here we are on Kit Gaming's account. And I just want to say, first thing I noticed, 370 million berries, bro. Golly, that's the 3rd count in a row that had over 100 million berries. Why are they grinding so much bellies? Like, you can't even use them. Let's waste no more time, though. Let's just get straight to the item. So we're looking at the treasure inventory right now. What I'm noticing right away is fruit box. He's got mythical scrolls. He's got tons of just random game passes that are just gifted to himself. Nah, there's even more. Plus runs fruit storage, dark blade, 2 times mastery, 2 times money. He's also got a permanent light, permanent ice, permanent smoke, and permanent rocket chilling for all for no reason. I've got a feeling this boy's inventory is going to be stacked with fruits like we've never seen before. I'm kind of nervous, boys. I'm kind of nervous. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. What? Boys, I'm actually so baffled. I am actually so baffled. 81 rocket fruits, 78 spins, 75 chops, 71 springs. Like, what? 81 rockets. How many slots does this guy have? Crazy part is we haven't even begun to see the good ones yet. Don't got as many legendaries. Let's see if he got any good mythics. Okay, we're rolling to some good mythics. He's got a lot of mythics. 7 gravities, 5 T-Rexes, 12 mammoths, 9 does. Now, this is in line with what we've seen from Rip Guys and Fiji's account, but let's see how many kitsune, leopards, and dragons he has. Here we go, boys. Here we go. And 15 dragons, just 5 off what Fiji had, 21 leopards, and 4 kitsunes. In terms of inventories, I'm not gonna lie, Kit may have the best one because one, he has around the same mythics as everybody, but the man has over 80 fruit storages. That's insane. But while we're here, I'm noticing something interesting. We have a meme fruit right here. If we look up on the wiki right here, it says the meme fruit is a developer exclusive mythical Blox fruit that is unobtainable for regular players. So Kit has literally an unobtainable fruit on his account. This is how it looks right here. It's just a picture of a cone, and it says the money price of it is infinite, and it's a mythical. But the fact that he has an exclusive fruit that nobody else has is a flex in and of itself. This means that his inventory automatically just wins. It just wins. I wonder, can I try to unstore it? Let me see. I'm clicking it. It's not doing anything. All right, I guess we can't unstore it. Next up, we're going to check his valuables out there. Let's see what he's got. 85 dark fragments. 85. How many damn dark beards did you spawn? Next up, let's check out the guns. Do you have any blessings on acid rifle? Hold on, let me go ahead and equip that. Let me check. Okay, no blessing on acid rifle and only 225 mastery. What about soul guitar? Fiji had one on his soul guitar. Does he have a blessing on here? Nah, it would appear not. A little bit disappointing, but to be fair, he has admin perms raising this account up heavily. Since he's got no blessings on any of his guns, let's go ahead and just check out his swords. Let's see, 39 swords. He's got them all. He's got a bonus one actually. Doesn't look like he has all of them upgraded though. We don't see the star, so that's interesting. He's got the pipe upgraded. What the heck? Let's check that out. He's got a lightning blessing on the pipe. What? What do you need it on the pipe for? That's interesting. Okay, let's check out Shark Anchor next. He's got a blessing on here. Okay, yeah, lightning blessing on Shark Anchor. A lot of people have blessings on Shark Anchor for some reason. Buddy sword. No blessing on here. 600 mastery though. Hollow scythe. Oh, a curse on here and 600 mastery. Damn, that's actually dope. I like that. I like that. Sick. Dark blade. You gotta have a blessing on here, right? Yep. Lightning blessing on here and 600 mastery. This man can't be grinding. Multiple weapons with 600 mastery. Enough of this though. Let's get to the weapon you guys really care about. Triple dark blade. Text here says what happens when you triple the strongest sword in the game. This. That's crazy. I've wanted to try this thing out for so long. Let's go ahead and equip it, boys. Let's go ahead and equip it. Sheesh. The 3 swords on the back. Y'all can't tell me this don't look clean, bro. Has he got a blessing or a curse on this thing though? Oh, you know what? Before we go ahead and showcase the triple dark blade, let's do something else. Let's check his perm fruits real quick. Okay, he's got rocket, spin, chop, spring. I think he may have all of these. Like, I'd be surprised if he didn't have all of these. Yep, all of them. Look at that. He hasn't. There's not a single one he doesn't have. While we're here though, we might as well go ahead and check out the titles because we know this man's got a bunch of them. Title specialist, 165 out of 177. I think that may be more than Rip Guy, but let's see if he has any special ones. Oh ho ho! Yo! Officially a noob, Water Gang, Don Axio Familia, Mafia Gang, Heroa Family, Kit Kat his own title, Team JC. He's got literally basically all of the YouTuber ones. In terms of titles, Kit 1. This is crazy. Kit 1. Not even Rip Guy has that many exclusive YouTuber titles. All right, enough waiting. It's time to showcase the true triple katana. Does this man have a blessing on curse? Oh, he's got the curse on it. He's got the curse of the Reaper on it. So this one has the health regen, right? So that looks like the two moves are the same. 1000 strikes, dark air slash. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, 1000 strikes. Okay, what? That looked a little weird. Dark air slash. 3 slashes. Now, I do want to point out that True Triple Dark Blade is mostly cosmetic. The two moves are the same. The AoE is just increased, but I believe the damage and everything else are the same. That said, though, it doesn't make it any less sick having an exclusive sword that only you have, bro. Like, look at this. This is insane. Let me go ahead and reset my stat points right now. I don't even got sword stats, so I'm not even seeing the real damage for real. All right, let me go ahead and do this. 2,550 melee defense sword. All right, now it's time to really test this thing out. Put on hockey. All right, let me let him hit me real quick. Let's see how much health regen I get. All right, let me M1 him, and he just died right away. Okay, let me go over to Skull Island real quick so I can actually test this out on the boss so we can like see how good this really is. Testing it out on one NPC definitely ain't good enough. Hopefully he's here. Hopefully this boss is here. Tidekeeper. That man is not here. Let me go ahead and respawn bosses. Sorry, kid. I'm gonna have to use your Robux, bruh. True Triple Dark Blade versus Tidekeeper. Who will win? Let me let him get me low real quick just so I can see how much regen this has. Damn. Okay, that regen is really good, but what's more is this damage is insane. Look at this. 70,000 damage off a couple M1s. Tidekeeper's already almost dead. What the hell? All right, let me back this man up. 1000 strikes. Let me hit him with that dark air slash. Boom. Oh my god, this man just got packed up. I'm not even trying right now. I'm not even trying right now. Another 1000 strikes. Hit this man with a couple M1. Boom, 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 boom. Last but not least, Tidekeeper down. Triple Dark Blade has got to be one of the most fire weapons. Devs, hook a boy up, hook a boy up. All jokes aside though, I have one last thing to show y'all on this account. And it's this thing down at the bottom called a rare artifact. Now this used to be in the game. It used to be obtainable through Darkbeard. Completely cosmetic, doesn't do anything, but it's still cool and another admin exclusive item. But hey, that's everything we had to see on Kit Gaming's account. Now to give it a rating, I'm not gonna lie, it has an unfair advantage. It's getting an 11 out of 10 due to unfair advantage. Like look at this, Triple Dark Blade. It's got meme fruit, like all this other stuff. You can't compete with that. On my first account, I have my boy, the OG subscriber to the channel, Shinra. Appreciate you for letting me hop on your account, my boy. Okay, so first off, we notice he's not max level. He's only 2,532. Come on, man. You were almost there. 20 levels away. Come on, bro. He does have 3.1 million bounties, so... Oh, he's got the Sanguine Art fighting style and Cursed Dual Katana weapon. That's definitely gonna help his account right there. Okay, so now that we've seen everything on the baseline of this account, let's dive a little deeper. So I notice he does not have V4 for this. He's just rocking the Ming Link V3, which is kind of questionable. Let's check out that inventory though. Okay. Oh, he's got all of the mythics. He has Cursed Dual Katana, Dark Blade, Hollow Scythe, and True Triple Katana. He also has a good amount of other weapons as well. I think he might actually have almost all the weapons in the game. Never mind, he doesn't have all the weapons. I also don't see a soul guitar in here. Yo, you kind of slacking, Chira. You slacking a little bit, bro. No V4, no max level, no all weapons. Come on, man. What about the mastery on each weapon? Okay, so he obviously has Cursed Dual Katana. What about Dark Blade? He's got that. Hollow Scythe mastery 1 only on Hollow Scythe. You don't even got the moves for your mythicals, bro. He doesn't even have the final ability on True Triple Katana. Oh my god. Yo, Shimmer, what are you doing? Buddy Sword 1 mastery. Convander 1 mastery. Coco Sword, he doesn't even have the final ability. All of these weapons he's got, and he can't even use half of them. But you know what? This is all boring. Let's get to the important stuff. The fruits. What's your fruit looking like, my boy? Oh, yo, Leopard, Dragon, Spirit. Yo, this man's kind of stacked on the mythicals. He ain't got Kitsune, T-Rex, or Mammoth though, or Doe. He's got Pain, Spider, Love. Okay, so bro's got a decent, healthy amount of fruits. I'll take back what I said. Let's see what fruits he has permanent. He has permanent Rocket. What the heck did you buy permanent Rocket for, bro? And he doesn't even have any mastery on it, so he literally bought it for nothing. Okay, let's see what other fruits he has permanent. Wow, he hardly has any permanents. He does have Magma. I remember he got that because he won 3rd place in my tournament. So he's got a few permanents. Let me see. What else does he have? No permanent Portal, no permanent Rumble. So he doesn't have any of the core essential permanents. And then last but not least, he has permanent Kitsune. So he only has 3 permanent fruits. So now that we've looked at all of the things his account has to offer, I must say it's a little lacking. You can tell he hasn't spent much time on this game or much money, which I respect. I'll give it a cool 6 out of 10. All right, boys, we are on the next account and we are yo, hold on. This guy's got 30 million bounty. His name's Not Reality's Tempest. Appreciate you for letting me hop on your account and trusting me. He's got 57 million berries, max level. Oh my god, yo, this account, we're just seeing it and it's already stacked. For the second account we're logging on, this is crazy. He doesn't have V4 for Shark. Also, the drip kind of cool. I like that drip, bro. Let's check this man's inventory, bro. I'm almost kind of scared, bro. This is about to be crazy. Oh, look at this, boys. Look at this. You see this star on each and every one of these weapons? That means they've been upgraded at the blacksmith. Okay, so that's a W right there. Okay, he's got these little holiday accessories as well. Okay, that's nice. Cupid's coat. Damn, the other account didn't have that. Shades hearts. He has these like event accessories. Okay. Without further ado, let's get to the fruits, boys. And Leopard, Control, Venom, Doe, Rumble, Phoenix, Spider. Damn, this guy's stacked. He has up to 5 storage max. Okay, that is nice. What the heck is this? Confetti. Is this a rare material? I've never even seen that. And if we look at the Game Passes tab, he has literally every single one of them. 2 times mastery, fast boats, fruits notifier, and 2 times boss drops. So this man has put both time and money into this game. That much is evidence. So this man has all the Game Passes. Let's check the permanent fruits, boys. Okay, he has Rocket. Okay, that's typical. He has Spin. He doesn't have Chop. He doesn't have Spring. He has Bomb. He has Phoenix. He has permanent Rumble. He doesn't have a lot of these other ones. He has Doe mythical. You know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong with Doe. And that is it. Okay, so he doesn't have as much permanent fruits as I thought he would, considering, you know, he's 30 million bounty. He has literally every Game Pass. I ain't gonna lie, this is tough. He didn't have a lot of the permanent fruits, so I can't give him a 10. I don't think I could give him a 9. I'm gonna give him an 8.5 because this account is still stacked nonetheless. I honestly am a little surprised. I did not think that would be as stacked as it was. We may have a lead for a while, boys. All right, we're on another account right now. This one's named Red_Nub. Let's dive in. Okay. So instantly as we go in, we have the Cyborg V4, which I like. This is a hard race to get, and he has V4 for it. We're max level. We have only 93,000 belly. So this man's kind of a brokey, a broke boy. He's got 10 million bounty though, so congratulations on that. That is a very good achievement. We're out of a safe zone right now, so hold on. Let me go to the safe zone. Let me get to cafe. Alrighty, we're pulling up to cafe. I ain't trying to lose this guy's bounty, you know what I'm saying? I can't be held liable for that. Okay, before we check his inventory, we can see he has Soul Guitar right here, which is a good sign. And he also has Cursed Dual Katana. So he has 2 mythical weapons. Looking good. It's looking good. Let's check. Okay, so he has quite a bit of mythical weapons as well. He is missing True Triple Katana though, which is an essential core mythical weapon. Some of these are upgraded, as you can see by the star right there. And it looks like a lot of these do have mastery. I am surprised he's missing True Triple Katana. Let's scroll down and see what he has for accessories. Okay, Pale Scarf, Musketeer Hat. You know what I'm saying? Typical stuff we've seen thus far. Let's go ahead and check out the important stuff though, boys. What he looking like for fruits. And he's definitely the poorest on fruits we've seen thus far. I'm not trying to roast. It's just he doesn't have a single mythical. We got Phoenix, Quake, and Ghost, and those are his best fruits so far. Hey, but maybe that's not a bad thing because he could be stacked on permanent permanent fruits. Before we see that, though, let's check his game passes. Okay, he has no game passes bought. Let's check the shop, though, once and for all and see if he's got any permanent fruits. Okay, he has permanent rocket. Everyone seems to have permanent rocket. I don't know why. He has permanent chop. Why did he get permanent chop? Okay, that's kind of funny. Let's see. What else has he got? Permanent bomb. He's got permanent spike. He's getting a lot of the permanent common fruits. And it looks like he doesn't have a lot of other permanents for a while now. Is that all the permanents he has? Okay, okay. So, not gonna lie. This account is definitely lacking a little bit. He's got the high bounty. He's got the V4. He's got the max level. But he's low belly. He has hardly any permanent fruits. He's still missing some swords. And he doesn't have much physical fruits. Hey, man. No hard feelings, bro. I think I gotta give this account a 5. It is definitely more lacking than the first account, Shinra. Boys, we are having so much trouble trying to log into accounts. Every time I try logging into one, I either get 2-step verification or this. Please confirm your identity, and needs me to pick which games they've joined in the last 7 days. Oh my god, dog. This is supposed to be an easier video. Okay, finally got into a new account. It's Steo. I'm pretty sure y'all remember this boy from my videos. I just want to say this man is stacked on Robux. 5,760. Sheesh. Okay, here we are. Let's see. So first things first, he's got the V4. I like that. I like that. He's 12.2 million bounty. Okay, okay, okay. He's rocking the drip with the little NU Nakama cup. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. Clouds merch coming soon. I'm kidding. There is no Clouds merch coming soon. Maybe one day though. Maybe one day. Anyways, upon further inspection, this boy is actually rich. 61 million bellies. I think this is the richest dude we've had in the video in terms of belly. This has actually got me kind of hyped. This man is on a different level stacked. Does this man have all the game passes? There's no way he doesn't if he has 5,000 Robux. Let me see. Okay, he's got 2 times mastery, fruit notifier, and 2 times boss drops. He doesn't have 2 times money or dark blade. You don't really need those though. Let's check the inventory. Let's see what he's got. Okay, yo, he's got a lot of these mastered out. Okay, so he has all the mythicals. He has the new fox lamp weapon. See the mastery. 600 mastery on Cursed Katana, 600 mastery on dark blade, 600 mastery on hollow sight, 600 mastery on Cursed Katana. Yo, this dude's a grinder. What the heck? What the heck has this man been doing, dog? Let's see his permanent fruit. Okay, he's got permanent rocket. He doesn't have spin. He has chop. He doesn't have spring. It looks like there's quite a few permanents he doesn't have. Other than that, he has magma, Buddha. Yeah, there's a lot of permanents he doesn't have. He does have permanent rumble and portal though, and mammoth, and dough. Okay, okay. And last but not least, he has permanent Kitsune. Let's get to the fruits, boys. Let's get to the fruit. This guy's account has been crazy stacked so far. I'd expect no less from the fruits. Let's see what he got. 4 leopards, 3 dragons, 3 controls, 1 venom, 5 shot, 3 dose. Yo, this dude's the most stacked out of all of them in terms of physical fruits. This is actually crazy. I gotta give this an 8, man. I gotta give this an 8. It would have been higher if he had the 30 million, but 30 million takes a long time to grind and get to. That is just a status of dedication. Man, Not Reality Tempest is carrying the lead. I had a feeling he would. Second place, we have Steo. Third place, we have Shinra. And in 4th place, we had Red Nub. Let's go ahead and move on to some of the other accounts though, boys. All right, we're about to log on this next account, and it's giving me this once again. Finally got in. This guy's name is Meatball. What the heck? He's got 20 Robux, so that man's actually kind of lacking. Should I bless him with some Robux? Hold on, let's go bless him real quick. Hey, there you go, bro. 420 Robux right there. Let's go ahead and check what you got in the account though, my boy. First thing I see is he's level max. That's good. He has V4. That's also good. He's only a 2.9 million bounty. Not good. This boy does not be grinding on PvP. I can see that much. So I don't think he plays this game that often, but he does have dragon fruit activated down below. Let's see that. 410 mastery on that. Okay, okay. So he's been grinding out with dragon a little bit. Not bad, not bad. I'm sure this man's holding out this dragon fruit for that update rework that's going to be coming soon. Let's see what he's got in the inventory. Okay, so he has every single mythical sword. Good sign, good sign. Seems like a lot of these swords are not mastered out fully. So yeah, I think my suspicion is right. He doesn't really play the game too much. Well, due to that, I don't expect him to have much physical fruits. Let's just go ahead and look. And there's not much accessories either on here. Oh, okay. He's got some mythicals. He's got some mythicals. He's got 2 controls, 2 venoms, 2 shadows, a doe, mammoth, and a gravities. Okay, okay. So I've been proven wrong. I've been proven wrong. Nothing too crazy though. Let's see what he's got for permanent. He doesn't even have permanent rocket. This is the first guy in the entire video that doesn't have permanent rocket. What permanents does he have? Nothing, 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 nothing. He has permanent light. I guess that's something. And then looks like he doesn't have anything else. I don't even know if he has a dragon permanent. He might just have this physically eaten. So there's no way for me to actually tell that. So for now, we're just gonna assume he only has light permanent, which, to be honest, the 2.9 million bounty, I'm gonna be honest, I have to give this a 4. I have to give this a 4. It's definitely under Red Nub. Meatball, if you're watching this, no hard feelings, man. I gave you the 400 Robux as a reconciliation, bro. All right, though, boys. Next up, we're logging into my boy, my homies, Rip Marai's account. Let me just go ahead and check the game passes right now. Okay, he's got 2 times money. Not bad. He's got fast boats as well. Doesn't have any of the other ones. Okay, so he's not like super crazy stacked on the game passes. Let's go ahead and log in on the Ting though, boys. Let's see what you rocking, Marai's. Okay, first of all, the drip kind of cool. Drip kind of cool. Rock talking a little mini avatar? What's up with this, what's up with all these, like, little scars and stuff, though, bro? What's going on with that? Obviously, my boy, he a little stacked on bounty, 7.1 million, you know what I'm saying? Almost at that 10 million. Wait, what the heck is this, dog? This is brokey status out here. 150k belly, come on, bro. Also got God Human, like that, like that. I know for a fact he does have sanguine art as well, because he's usually maining that. All right, let's make this one quick, because I do know this boy's account pretty well. Let's check the items. Let's check the items. Okay, so he doesn't have all the mythical swords. Interesting. He's missing Darkblade. He's missing Darkblade. Let's see, does he have all the other swords? He only has 30 swords. He's missing the Fox Lamp. He's missing quite a few weapons. I gonna lie, it's looking a little tough for eyes. It's looking a little tough. Hirakawa's looking more in shambles than Shinra's right now, dog. Let's see what he's got for fruits, though, before I judge. Okay. This is decent. This is decent. We got a dragon, a spirit, control, venom, and shadow, and a gravity. He does have some other good legendaries as well. Blizzard. You ain't at the danger zone yet, though, Mariah. We ain't seen your perm fruits. If you don't got much perm fruits, man, you might be lower than Shinra, bro. All right, let's see. Okay, he doesn't even have permanent rockets. A lot of ones he doesn't have. Yo. Okay, there we go. He has Buddha. Okay, that's the bare essential for grinding, bare bones Buddha. If he didn't have Buddha, I don't know what to tell you, man. Let's see. What else has he got, though? What else has he got? He's got Portal. He has Rumble. I know he has those two perm. What else has he got? Oh, wait, he has Dragon permanent. Okay, not bad. Here's the core essentials. He's got Dragon, Portal, Rumble, Buddha. He may not have much, but he has what matters. I'm gonna give this a 7 because he does have a few permanents. He has the bounty right here. He is a brokey, though. Get that belly up, my boy. But I feel like 7's fair for this. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below, though. Let's get on to this next account. Bro, I swear if it does this again, this is making it so complicated. Next account, this one is named Your Normal Bacon. And what the hell am I looking at here, dog? What the... Dog, this guy's only level 1,230. He has $4,000. I still can't even get over this avatar, dog. What is this? This is about to be interesting. So he's in second C. It's not bad. I'm not gonna hate on it too much. He made it second C. Congratulations, you're almost in third C. All right, let's pull together. He's got sound at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, he's got 282 mastery. He's got all the abilities. You know what, bro? Sound for second C'er is not bad. It's not bad. He's also got acid rifle. He doesn't have all the moves on it though. And he's using electric fighting style. Interesting. I would probably use Dark Step if I was him, but let's see what he's got in the items tab. Okay, he doesn't have much weapons at all either. He does have Shark Sod. He does have it upgraded though. Give him that. He doesn't have much, so I'm not gonna expect any mythical fruits. I guess we could be surprised. 2 does. So he has the 2 fruit storage game pass, 2 venoms, and 1 control. Wow. Who would have thought? Is this like a sleeper account or something, dog? What the hell? I'd be surprised if this guy has any permanent fruits on this account though. Let me see. Let me just quickly zoom through this. Any permanent fruits on this account, bruh? Doesn't look like it. No permanents. Not a single permanent. The avatar is funny. It's really funny. I'm gonna give this account a 2, man. I don't even know like what I'm looking at here, man. No hate. It's just you're not even max. This account's pretty bare bones. We only got a few more accounts to go through left, boys. And so far, the 8.5 rating at the beginning is still in the lead. We have yet to find someone to beat that. Next up, we have Fake Sad. I remember this guy. He has been in almost every single one of my fighting every bounty videos. Let's check his game passes real quick first. Okay, none. Interesting. He has none of the game passes. Okay, nothing wrong with that. He might be super stacked in game. Who knows? And all right, we are here in game. Oh, 25.9 million bounty. Okay, this is the highest bounty player we've had in a while. Or he's running ice right now, and he's got Curse to Katana at 600 mastery. So that boy be grinding. Okay, God Human also at 600 mastery. This is a good sign. Let's go ahead and check in the inventory. Let's see what he rocking. Oh wow. He doesn't have many swords at all. So things were looking good, and then I looked at the inventory, and we don't have True Triple Katana. I don't think he has any of the 3 swords for the True Triple Katanas either. He's missing quite a bit of weapons though, it looks like. I mean, okay. I'll take it though. Okay, fruits. Ooh, this account's looking a little tough. And so far, the main thing he's got going for him is that 25 million bounty. I'm gonna be honest. His best fruit is Phoenix, or Sound technically. Let me see. Since he's a 25 million bounty, what is his clan looking like? It's just him in the clan. Okay, so it's not a crazy clan by any means. What about for permanent fruits? Does he have a lot of permanent fruits? Okay, he's got some permanent fruits. He also is missing a lot of permanent fruits, as you guys can see right here. He has ice. Okay, he has Buddha permanent. Base Buddha. He has Sound permanent. Okay, he's got a few permanents. And Doe as well. Not bad. And then that's it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this account is bad by any means. It does have 25 million bounty, which means he's put a lot of time into it. I'll give this a 7.5. Mainly getting carried by the high bounty boost right there. Nothing else else about it though really excels. Now so far we've had a lot of varying accounts. Ever since we had that highest one, 8.5, it's been kind of slowly going downhill, but this one might take the lead, boys. We have the sweaty god, the sweaty man himself, Rip Guy. Yes sir, he's allowed me to hop on his account and I'm here to inspect it to see if it stacks up. First off, let's just check the game passes. Got them all. Would expect no less from Rip Guy, you know what I'm saying? He's got all the game passes, every single one of them. Okay, I got into a server with one of his 30 million bounty friends, three of his 30 million bounty friends. He's got the little sweaty avatar with the easy chain on it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's running a skill build right now too. Interesting. Is that 600 master and acid rifle? What the hell? Who has 600 master and acid rifle? 600 mastery on Soul Cane? 600 mastery on Superhuman? Oh my god. And he almost has 600 mastery on Rumble. I haven't even seen anything else and this is already crazy. By the way, he's double 30 million bounty. So if I go over there and go switch to Marine, he's gonna be 30 million on there as well. You know what? We're wasting our time here. Let's just check the inventory. Actually, no, before we do that, he's actually in a crazy crew. Let's look at this. Fijiverse. Look at this. 30 million, 30 million, 30 million. All these 30 million right here, boy. With the captain himself, call me P2W, otherwise known as I'm Fiji. Now, this is where I'm scared to press, bro. I'm scared to press this inventory because I know I'm about to see some crazy sweaty stuff, bro. Hold on. Let's check this out. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so he has literally every mythical. 600 master across Katana, 600 mastery on Dark Blade, 600 mastery on Triple Katana, 600 mastery on Bloody Sword. Yo, Rip Guy, bro. Do you even touch grass, bro? And look at this. He has almost every sword mastered out. Look at this. Soul Guitar at 600 mastery. Dog, what? There's no shot. There's no shot Rip Guy plays this much, bro. Oh my god. Okay. So clearly he's got every sword in the game. He's got every gun in the game. Let's see what he's got for the fruits though, boys. 3 leopards. And he's got a maximum storage of 12. Bro's got... Yo, does the madness not end? I'm honestly impressed. I haven't even seen his permanent fruits, and I'm gonna be honest, this has got to be a 9 already. But for the sake of the video, we gotta look. Let's press it. Okay, of course he has rocket, he has spin, chop. Okay, he doesn't have spike right there. Why didn't you get spike, Rip Guy? He also doesn't have flame or falcon. Yo, bro, but look at all the ones he does have. He literally basically has every fruit permanent. Look at this. It just keeps going. He has every mythical. This is insane. He even has permanent kit soon. Oh my god, dog. Okay, all of this added up together, I'm gonna be honest, this is a straight 10 out of 10 account. This is like a flawless account right here, boys. Gotta give it to you, Rip Guy. You put work into this account, bro. Respect. All right, boys, we have one more account to rate. We've done 9 so far. This will be our 10th. As soon as I get past this damn identity thing, we'll be able to get to rate the 10th. All right, we have the final account, Rip Banana. W name. I like that. Let's look at the game passes. Okay, he's got Dark Blade, 2 times mastery, 2 times money, fast blow to fruit notifier. Okay, basically all the game passes almost. Okay, just join the server. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got Cyborg V4, respect there. Sanguine Art, 600 mastery on that. We got Ice, which has barely got any mastery, but it's fully awakened. 4 million plus bounty. Not bad. Okay. Only 281,000 belly though, and only 500 fragments. Oh wait, these boys gotta get their bellies up, bruh. Okay, let's just quickly zoom through this. He only has 3 swords upgraded through the blacksmith. Interesting. He doesn't have any of the true triple katanas. He doesn't have Fox Lamp, and I think there's a few other ones he's missing, so gotta get that collection up a little bit. He does have Leviathan Shield. Impressive, and Leviathan Crown. Okay, that boy been farming out there. Let's see what he's got for fruits though. Let's not sleep on this account yet till we see that. Oh, okay. Leopard. He's also rocking a max storage of 5, so pretty impressive there. He's got 2 dragons, 4 spears, 2 controls, 3 venoms, 2 does, and 2 mammoths. Hey man, that's kind of impressive. This is a decently stacked account. I ain't gonna lie. Check these permanent fruits though. Let's check them. Okay, he doesn't have permanent rocket. He has permanent chop. Why do you have permanent chop but not permanent rocket, bro? We need to talk about that. We'll scroll down. Okay, he's got magma. He's got Buddha. He's got portal. That's the essentials. Okay. So he's got a few permanents. He's also got permanent dragon. You know what? This ain't too bad. I don't feel this is on the level of some of the other ones. I would say this is probably a 6.5, just barely above Shinra's. If you got that bounty up, this would probably be a 7 for sure. The $1 account. Now, despite the fact that this is a $1 account, I mean, complete free to play, it's a level 2,550, so we're maxed. They actually got 10 million belly too. And down at the bottom, we have Godhuman, Flame, and Saber. And also the Godhuman has 600 mastery on it. Damn, this boy was grinding. Okay, kind of stacked. Now, as for the fruits, this account has literally not a single permanent fruit, so no Robux spent there. Sword-wise, we only have 7 different swords. They are decent ones, but like nothing crazy. No guns either, no crazy accessories. And as for the physical fruits, we have nothing really crazy at all. Not a single mythical, but they do have a good amount of legendaries. Honestly, this is not bad for a $1 account, but this is nothing compared to the accounts later on in the video because each account will level up more and more until we reach some of the most insane accounts you've ever seen. But next up, we have the $5 account. Now, unlike the last one, this one is actually not max. It's level 2,423. But if you look down below, we do have V4 on this one, and it's Mink V4. So I actually like that. It's one of my favorite races. Just looking down at the bottom, we have God Human, Buddha, Soul Guitar, and True Chip Katana. And let's see, is this Buddha awakened? It is awakened. Okay, so this man's put a little bit of time grind in this thing. Let's go ahead and check the shop real quick. Let's see if he's got any permanent. No permanent rocket. Most people usually have those. That's surprising. Scrolling down, he has permanent chop, which is 100 Robux. Literally fits within the $5 spent category. And other than that, it looks like he has no other permanents, and he doesn't even own permanent Buddha. So far, this account has more permanent fruits than the previous one by literally one fruit. It also has V4, and now let's check the weapons to see what it got here. Okay, we have some mythicals. We have True Chip Katana, Cursed Dual Katana, 381 mastery, 445 mastery. Looks like he has mastery on a lot of these weapons too. In total, he has 29 swords, so he's almost got them all. He needs a few more though, but you know what? It's a great improvement over the last account. He's also got a fair share of gun, but forget all that. Last but not least, let's check out the fruits. What is this guy rocking? Let's see. Ooh, Control, Shadow, T-Rex. He's actually got 3 mythicals. Worthy upgrade above the last account, if you ask me. But it's time to start moving on to some of the better accounts. We're now moving on to the $20 account, and we can already see we have 2 times money, 2 times mastery, 2 times drop chances. So we've got some game passes on here, and he has the Kitsune fruit equipped. Look at this outfit. Nah, I'd win with the troll fit and the easy chain. Yo, yeah, this is a fire fit. We also got 5.4 million bounty in up the right corner, so we got a little bit of a bounty hunter on our hands this one. And if you look behind me, he has that little shark tail, which means we've got Shark V4. But I will say in terms of money, this boy is a broke boy. 523,000 belly and only 945 fragments. You gotta get your fragments out, my boy. Now, we said he only spent $20 on this, and we already saw he had 3 different game passes. But does he have any permanent fruits? Let's find out. He's got permanent rocket. Okay, that's a staple right there. Does he have any other ones? Let's go ahead and just scroll through this real quick. Oh, he's also got the dough fruit. That's a really strong permanent right here. This account is already like so much more insane for having just this as a permanent. And it looks like that's the only one he has. He doesn't own permanent Kitsune. So you must have got this from the shop or something. Looking through his accessories, he actually has some pretty good ones. Kitsune ribbon, Kitsune mask. So he grinded out those events. He's also got some ones like ghoul mask. So that means he has the ghoul race. And if we click this button over here, we can see he has 37 swords. So he's got almost every sword in the game. 13 guns, got almost every gun in the game as well. And looking even further, he has some of them upgraded. You see this little star right here? That means he's upgraded them through the blacksmith. Cursed Dual Katana, 600 mastery. True Triple Katana, 600 mastery. Shark Anchor, 600 mastery. He's got 600 mastery on a lot of these. Look at this. This account's kind of insane. But does he have any enchants? Let's find out. Not on Cursed Dual Katana, not on True Triple Katana. And I went through the rest of the swords and he had no enchants. Which makes sense. I mean, most people don't have enchants. But to wrap this up, let's see what his physical fruits are looking like. This account's been pretty stacked for just a $20 account. Can we end it off strong? And oh, 3 dragon fruits, 1 leopard and 1 control. Yo, this account's just already like that much more stacked than the previous 2. This is pretty insane for a $20 account. But even as good as this account is, trust me, compared to the later ones in the video, this is nothing. This next Blox account though is worth $50. The first thing I noticed is when we joined in the game, we see this beware notification notifying other players that this guy is a good bounty hunter. If we look at his bounty, he's 8.7 million bounty, the highest we've seen so far. Now, another thing I'm noticing is that this guy has Cyborg V4, which is one of the hardest races to obtain. Like, it is so tedious. He also has 57 million bellies at the bottom, halfway to 100 mil, and has got 20,000 fragments. He's also rocking the PvP special build down here, God Human, Portal, Shark Anchor, Soul Guitar. He's got more titles than the other one had, like stuff like the richest in the world, unlimited money. And if we look at his inventory, we can see he actually has a good amount of swords. He almost has every mythical sword. And just looking at it right here, you can see he has a lot of them upgraded. This little star. Why the heck does he have Iron Mace upgraded? Right, you know you ain't using Iron Mace. He's also got most of these swords maxed out, having mastery on pretty much majority of these. And let's just see, does he have any enchants on his mythical swords? True Triple Katana? Oh, he has a lightning blessing on here. That's actually crazy. Haven't seen any of those yet. This is the first blessing we've seen in the video. He doesn't have one on Cursed Dual Katana though. He doesn't have one on Hollow Sight, so I'm assuming that's probably the only one he has. And as for the permanent fruits he has permanent rocket, permanent magma, and permanent Buddha. It ain't much, but he's got the core essentials of what he needs. You know what? Before we go ahead and check out his physical fruit inventory, let's go ahead and put this 57 million bellies to use. Let's go try to roll a gacha. Let's see if we can get something good. And we get a spring fruit. Okay, completely ignoring that. Let's go ahead and move on to his physical fruits. The fact that he's already had an enchant has shocked me, but if he has a good mythical inventory, I think that'll make this worthy of that $50 tag. And he has, ooh, 3 leopards, 1 control, 3 venoms, 2 mammoths, 2 T-Rexes, and he actually has a good legendary tier fruit, Rumble, and 2 Buddhas. Not a bad spread of fruits, not a bad spread. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely one of the better accounts we've seen in the video. He's also got 3 Leviathan hearts. Damn, bro, we've been grinding. Definitely worthy of that $50 price tag. But next up, $70 account. This this guy's got the little small outfit on, so I know he's a PvP sweat. We've got Sanguine Art, the first Sanguine Art user we've seen. Control Fruit, that's interesting. He's even got the Kabucha, not a gun I see people use often. 26 million belly and 24,000 fragments. He's also got Water Body Shark V4. He's got every sword in the game and all swords upgraded through the blacksmith, which has got me wondering, does he have any enchant? He didn't have one on Curse to Katana, but does he on all the other mythicals? Dark Blade, no. Hollow Scythe, also no. What about True Trip Katana? And it doesn't look like he has an enchant on here either. So he didn't have any enchants, but it looks like he has all the game passes in the game except for Fruit Notifier, which is good. As for permanent fruits, he's got the Rocket Fruit permanent, Ice Fruit permanent, Magma permanent, Buddha, and Portal. The most permanents we've seen so far. And he's got 15.2 million bounty on Pirate. And if we switch over to Marine, I saw this when I hopped into the game, he's got 4.2 on Marine. So total like almost 20 million. And you know what? We didn't get a good fruit on that last one, but this time due to the high bounty, I'm feeling lucky. We gonna get something crazy from Gacha, boys. Dark Fruit? Well, I mean, that's better than before. And speaking of fruits, let's go ahead and check out this guy's inventory. Okay, he has a solid inventory. 3 spirits, 1 venom, 1 dough, 3 gravities. He also has a max storage of 3. He's got some decent legendaries in here as well. Not as much physical fruits as the other accounts, but this account makes up for it in 3 ways. All the swords it has unlocked as well as upgraded, the fact that it has more permanent fruits than everybody else, and the high bounty. Also, because he's using control, if I was giving these accounts a rating, I'd give this like an 8 out of 10, dog. This is fire. This next account will be insane. $100 value account. And just looking at the chat, as soon as we join, a god has arrived. Yep, we have a 30 million bounty player, the first in the video. And even more impressive, he may be 30 million on Pirate, but he's also 30 million on Marine. Double 30 million, the first in the video. Also looking down below, he has 251 million bellies, and on top of that, 237,000 fragments. I've literally never even seen that many fragments on an account. Of course, down below, we have a PvP specialized build, God Human 600 mastery. We got True Trip Katana, also 600 mastery. Soul Guitar, 600 mastery on Soul Guitar. What? 600 mastery on Portal? How do you get 600 mastery on Portal? Anyways, boys, let's keep this moving. We can see he owns pretty much every game pass in the game. Well, actually, that literally is every game pass in the game. This account also has some pretty crazy titles. Like this one here, the Devil's Luck, Loco Verde, and even Pirate King. Where's my Pirate King title? Damn. He's also got every sword in the game, also fully upgraded, which is impressive. And look, some random dude just came up to me and said, whoa, Pirate King. That's how impressive this account is. We have random people coming up being surprised. Going through the fruits quickly, we have, the first kitsune we've seen in the video. 2 leopards, 1 dragon, a bunch of other mythicals. We got Shat. This guy literally has basically every mythical in the game. We look over here, he has a max storage of 5 as well. That inventory is stacked, I'm not gonna lie. Do you have any crazy accessories? Oh, Dark Coat, Leviathan Shield. Those are 2 ones you don't see often. Elf Hat as well, he got that from the Christmas event. And as for permanent fruits, he has a bunch of the commons. Like why did you have this many commons? Flame permanent, Light permanent, Buddha permanent, permanent Portal, and that's all for his permanent. And you know what, man? I can't be on a 30 million bounty account and not take it for a spin. We taking this thing for a spin, boys. Let's pack this boy up. Boom, boom, boom. Try to get me with the ice. It ain't gonna work, bucko. It's not gonna work. You is not getting me with that. Where do you think you hiding? Where do you think you hiding, huh? Boom. El Diablo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boys. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is it. Boom. GG. 12,000 honor. Oh, yeah. This account's strong. This account's strong here, boys. Only thing this account's lacking is enchants, permanent fruits, and physical fruits. Other than that, this would be a 10 out of 10 account, which is why for this next account, we're taking it up a notch. $150 price tag for this account. And just like the last account, we have a 30 million. 2 in a row is crazy. Now, this account doesn't have every sword in the game. They only got 32. Majority of the ones they have, though, are upgraded and do have full mastery. Another thing this account got is the first we've seen in this video, a curse on his true triple katana. Look at that. That looks so sick, bro. 49 million berries, along with 162,000 fragments, almost matching the previous account. Angel V4 down here. Got the God Human, of course. Portal, Soul Guitar. Looking at the physical fruits, got an actual decent selection. 1 leopard, 3 dragons, max storage of 4. Got a good selection of other mythicals as well. But where this account mainly excels the other one is in the permanent fruit. For this one, we have a decent few more permanents than the previous one. Permanent Flame, permanent Ice, permanent Light, Buddha, Portal Rumble, and last but not least, a Kitsune. And let me tell you right here, sheesh, that Kitsune perm, that's like $50 just alone right there. Not a bad account at all. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to raise the bar even higher, because next up we have the $200 account. So first off, this one has every game pass in the game. You can see up here, it only has 21 swords. However, it does have Dark Blade, so it has that game pass. We do have V4 down at the bottom, Mink V4. He only has 4.1 million bounty, and I'm not gonna lie, these swords are a little bit lacking. We don't have any of them upgraded through blacksmith. We have no enchants on this account. So where's this 200 coming from? First, let me do a gotcha. Let me see if I can bless my boy with a good gotcha. Nope, we got the smoke fruit. My luck today is just garbage. Well, we also got the leopard fruit down at the bottom. It's fully maxed out with 466 mastery. That's not bad. High tier mythical. Let's zoom through the permanents real quick. Let's see what he's got. Ice permanent, magma, quake, Buddha, love, portal, dough. Okay, you know what? I think I know where most of the money went. A lot of this money went towards the permanents because he's got a good amount of them and expensive ones too. I mean, Kitsune being 4,000 Robux and leopard being 3,000, that alone right there is already $100. And to wrap up this account real quick, let's see what fruits he's got. Ooh, a Kitsune, 5 leopards, 5 dragons, 5 spirits, 4 controls, 5 venoms, 1 shadow, 3 does, 3 mammoths, 4 T-Rexes. He's got 5 max storages, and he's actually got good amount of legendaries too. He's got a bunch of Buddhas, rumbles, portals, blizzards. You know what? I think I know where this guy puts all of his money into. Trading and getting permanent fruits, because he's got a stacked inventory and he's got a good amount of high tier permanent. But as for the rest of this account, you gotta beef it up, man. Get them weapons, get that bounty up, get them guns, try to get some enchant. Moving on though, we have a account worth over $300. This is starting to get insane. Already we can see he has 9 million bounty, and he's got the spirit fruit equipped with the shark anchor. Shark anchor has 600 mastery too. God human also 600 mastery, and spirit 307. Soulguitar 600 mastery. How you got 600 mastery on Soulguitar but not even the final move on spirit, dog? Come on now. This account in terms of belly is a broke boy. He's only got 917,000 belly, but he has 42,000 fragments, which is pretty optimal. Also, we've got Cyborg V4. Every sword in the game looks like, except he's missing one. He's also got all of them upgraded except for the later half of this. And let's just check if he has any enchants on these. Corso Katana, no enchant. Also none on Dark Blade or Hollow Scythe or True Katana. So he has no blessings on any of his mythicals. I'm gonna assume he has none of the account at all. He's got a max storage of 7, and it looks like he's actually pretty stacked for fruits. I mean, look at this. He's got a healthy selection of mythicals, healthy selection of legendaries, and a lot of these are actually pretty good tier 2. 3 dragons, 3 leopards, 1 kitsune, 4 spirits. This is nothing to scoff at. Also looks like he's got quite a bit of permanent fruits. We got already 6 right out the gate. He's got a bunch of these. He's literally got almost all the permanents. Look at this. He's hardly missing any. He's even got permanent control, permanent kitsune, permanent dough. To top it all off, he's got almost every game pass in the game. All these accounts thus far have been pretty cool and have had some nice things on it, but trust me, when we get into these next few ones, you guys will be mind blown. $400 account. Now, if you just look at the basics of this account, you will see it's pretty much in line with some of the other ones. Yes, it has 30 million bounty, which puts it slightly above the previous ones. Looking at the physical fruit inventory, it's nothing super crazy. It's more in line with the previous accounts we've seen. This account also has every sword in the game, but no blessings. And in terms of permanent fruits, it's also in line with some of the other ones. He's got a good amount of permanent fruits, including high tier permanent fruits like kitsune, leopard, and doe. Now, where this account shines that the other two did not is it has an exclusive title that literally only a small handful of people in the game has. If we go to title specialist, click sure, scroll all the way down, we will see this account has the El Crazy Editor title, which you can only get by defeating the admin Zeolis. That alone, in my opinion, makes this account an exclusive and worth more. Also, he does have every game pass, so I mean, that's gotta mean something. $500 account. This one is gonna be crazy. So first off, one thing I noticed is that this is the first account we've seen that has heightened senses, which means it has the ghoul race. Also V4. I don't know why ghoul race is just kind of rare. We also got an interesting build down at the bottom. Dragon Talent, 600 Mastery, Shadow, Soul Guitar, and Dark Dagger, which is also at 600. Damn, you be using Dark Dagger like that, bro? Sheesh. I respect it. Also, before we get into more into this account, what is this avatar, dog? What are you trying to be, a zombie or something, dog? What is this? Now, just looking at the inventory of this account, you would not think it's worth $500. I mean, looking at the fruits, it's only got a few mythicals. I mean, Control, Venom, T-Rex, and Gravity. Not exactly the most impressive physical inventory. But if you take a closer look, you'll start to see where the money went. For example, he's got the Dark Blade here, which is already Game Pass. But if I pull it out, Lightning Blessing. And that's not it. He's also got a blessing on Midnight Blade and the Soul King. Now, those 3 blessings right there could have cost him hundreds alone. I mean, I've had to spend like literally $200 to get one blessing on a weapon I wanted one time. But trust me, it doesn't end there. Because if we look through his permanents, we can see he has almost every single permanent in the game. At least the ones that matter. He's only missing out on really the bad ones. Like, look at this. Perm Portal, Perm Rumble, Perm Pain, Blizzard, Gravity, Mammoth, Doe, Shadow, Control, Spirit, Leopard, and Kitsune. Like, bro, who buys permanent gravity? Nobody uses permanent gravity. So yeah, it's definitely easy to see how he was able to spend $500 on this account. What the heck is this avatar, dog? Would you believe me if I said this is another $500 account? This one is worth slightly more than $500 according to what the person said he spent on it. Let's go ahead and check it out. First off, aside from this goofy avatar, we have Sharkman Karate, which is interesting, and he has 600 mastery on it. We also have heightened senses, which means he's got ghoul and he's got it V4'd. For some reason, he has the smoke fruit equipped. That's not a good sign. Soul Guitar is at 600 mastery. Cursed Dual Katana, 430 mastery. So he's a grinder, but not so much for money because he's only got 138,000 and only 5,700 fragments. He does have every sword in the game though. We can see all 38 swords are present, and majority of them have been upgraded through the blacksmith. But before we check if he has any enchants, let's go see what this guy's packing for permanent fruit. Okay, he's got the usual rocket, spin, chop. He's got all the common fruits, looks like. He's also got permanent ice. Missing out on quite a few, but he looks like he does have a good amount as well. Magma, Buddha, Spider Sound, Portal Rumble, T-Rex Doe, Shadow, Venom, and even Dragon and Kitten. He's also got pretty much every game pass in the game bot, and an exclusive accessory you don't see often, Holiday Cloak. You can't even get that anymore. So this guy's an OG. But does he have good physical fruits? Let's find out. And ooh, not bad, not bad. Okay, 2 leopards. He has a max storage of 5. We got a couple mythical fruits in here. Decent healthy selection. Not the craziest inventory we've seen in this video, but it's definitely up there. He's also got a permanent chop just chilling in his inventory for some reason. I don't know why he has that. 10 Leviathan hearts. Why have you farmed Leviathan 10 times? Wait, that tells me he's got a lot of enchants. Just go through his swords real quick. Let's see what we find. He doesn't have any on Dark Blade, but he does have one on Shark Anchor, and it's Frost. Oh, I've been trying to get Frost Blessing for a while, but like after $300, I haven't got a single Frost. He's also got one on Gravity Cane, Flaming Blessing. Oh, this guy's got some good blessings. He's also got blessings on Dragon Trident, Fox Lamp, and Soul Guitar. I also see something else at the bottom. We have Summon Seabeast. So this guy's over 10 million bounty. Yep, 10.5 million. Very impressive amount of enchants and permanent. But for this next account, we're about to have a crazy jump in value. This here was a slightly more than $500 account, but this is an over $1,000 account, or worth over 100,000 Robux. First off, the first thing I noticed is my boy's got a C blessing on the Cursed Dual Katana, also with 600 mastery. God Human, 600 mastery as well. He's got 30 million bounty, and some of you may recognize him as my boy Nutty. He's got every sword in the game, you can say full 38, and he's got almost every sword upgraded through the blacksmith. And he also has a decent amount of enchants. We already saw the one from Cursed Dual Katana, but he also has one on Dark Blade, True Tripper Katana, and Soul Guitar. But this is not where his account excels. No, no, no. You're about to see one of the craziest fruit inventories you've ever laid your eyes on. But before we get to that, let's see how much perms he's rocking. Looks like he's got majority of perms in the game. He's only missing out on a few. Yeah, he's got almost all of them in the game. That alone makes this like over $500 right there. But trust me, when you see this account, you guys are gonna freak out. Let's go to items. Let's waste no more time. Let's scroll down and let's see his inventory, boys. Because his amount of fruits that he grinds is gonna shock. 3, 2, 1. Look at this, boys. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. 17 Kitsunes, 90 leopard fruits, 40 dragon fruits. That's not even it, bro. 16 T-Rexes, 5 Venoms, 8 controls, and he has a total of 100 max storages. That right there is insane, ladies and gentlemen. If you do the math, the storage game pass is 400 Robux. Times that by 100, and he literally has spent 40,000 Robux in storages alone. That's $400 on top of all the perms he has, on top of all these physical fruits he has, which makes this account easily valued over 100,000 Robux. Honestly, Nutty, this is insane. I know you're not showering. 90 leopards, bro? 40 dragons? Like, come on now, bro. You need to touch grass. If I was giving this account a rating, bro, I would honestly give this a straight 10 out of 10. That is insane. And if you thought that account was crazy, this next one is worth even more. $1,500 account. And if you don't believe me, I've literally watched this man on this account blow through $500 worth of mythical scrolls in like minutes. So first things first, he's double 30 million. We got 30 million on Marine and also 30 million on Pirate, as you can see here. There we go. And if we type in chat, we can also see he has the Pirate King title equipped, which is crazy. And he's also got a ton of other exclusive rare titles like Officially a Noob, Mafia Gang, Heroic Family, Magic Slayer, Nakama Forever, and even El Crazy Editor. He's literally got 169 out of 177 titles, so he's only missing 10. Now, if you were to look at the physical fruits of this account, you would think it's not that crazy, and it's really not. I mean, like, yeah, he's got some good ones, like 9 control fruits, 3 venoms, 1 dragon, but it's not like the previous account. Now, where this account shines, however, though, is in its permanent fruits, because he literally has every single permanent fruit in the game. He's not missing a single one. He has them all, which that alone is already like $600 right there. But trust me, it gets even crazy. Looking down below, we have Cursed Dual Katana. It's got a C blessing on it. Soul Guitar also has a blessing on it. Let's look through Dark Blade. 600 mastery, C blessing on it. Hollow Scythe, also 600 mastery, another blessing, and so many other blessings and curses. Hey, if you ask me in terms of raw value, I think this may be even worth like 2,000 and above. But we're putting it at 1,500 just to be conservative. Genuinely one of the most insane accounts I've ever been on. And bro just got 33,000 Robux chilling on his account. And now for the final account in the video. Honestly, I can't put a value on this one, so we're gonna give this infinite value. And it is none other than Kit Gaming's account. Now just looking through his stuff right now, we can see he has a bunch of stuff like fruit boxes, game passes, fruits just randomly permanent in his inventory. Just look at that, boys. All the sheer amount of fruits he has. Go on, let's scroll back down real quick. He's got 69 ice fruits, 66 bombs, 81 rockets. So he's got over 81 fruit storages. If we just scroll up a little bit more, we can start to see he has a ton of legendary fruits. And let's see what he's got for mythicals. Look at that. Look at that. A bunch of those T-Rexes. He's got 13 controls, dragons, leopards, kitsunes, and of course, the meme fruit. Meme fruit is obviously an admin spec that nobody can get access to unless granted by an admin. Kit also has every single sword in the game +1. We see 39 at the top. He's got pipe here, which has a blessing on it for some reason. Shark anchor here also has a blessing. So my boy is stacked on blessings for real. But we don't care about all that. Let me show you guys what you really want to see. The true triple dark blade in all of its glory. Let's go ahead and equip that. And look at this thing, boys. Sheesh. And he's even got the curse on this thing too, boys. Nah, that's insane. Nah, that's insane, bro. Let's check out these moves real quick. 1,000 strikes. Dark air slash. We gotta see that triple slash. Then obviously this account has this rare artifact down at the bottom. We all know what this used to be. It's pretty much useless now though. All right, first things first, we've got to obtain the rumble fruit. I don't have it permanent on this account, and I also do not have the physical version of it. It is 2,100 Robux to buy it in the permanent shop, but I currently do not have any Robux. Let's go ahead and do a gacha. Let's see if we can get this thing first try. That would actually be crazy luck if we could get it first try. Let's find out. What will we get? And we get a spike fruit. Oh, bro, that is actually, that literally does not help us at all. Well, our only other option is trying to trade for it. We do have the sound fruit, magma, and ghost and barriers, so we have some decent ones that could help us trade up a little bit. Sound, magma, and ghost alone are 4.45 million value, which we could potentially trade up to a blizzard fruit. So let me go ahead and type in chat, trading sound fruit plus magma plus ghost for blizzard. At one point in time, the sound fruit was just barely under the blizzard fruit in terms of value, so maybe we can still find someone with that once. We got a guy right here sitting on the table. Let's see what he's got. Does he have sound fruit? Okay, he doesn't have sound fruit. Does he have magma? Player doesn't have space. Okay, what about ghost? He already has that. Barrier, he has that. Rubber, okay, he has literally everything I have. Will you offer anything for my sound though? At least he's trolling. He's putting down a leopard, and he put down blizzard and jump, the fruit I wanted. Bro, that's such a troll. That's such a troll. Let me sit down at this trade table. Maybe we could find someone. If we could find a noob that doesn't know values, we may find ourselves in luck. Some other guy named Yoru just sat down with me. Okay, does he have the sound fruit? He has that. He literally just put down a sound fruit. Okay, well, so much for that. And I think he has literally every single one of my fruits that I can even put down. This may be tough. Found somebody that has blizzard. I don't know if he'll accept though. I put down my sound and magma, and he jumped. We gotta find a way to get this rumble fruit, boys. We gotta find a way, one way or another. Someone in chat just asked, who can help me with a magma raid, please? Hold on, let me DM him and say, I got Buddha. I can carry you if you give me a fruit. Oh, this dude right here is holding out rumble. FCGS. Wait, hold on. Let me say, do you want to trade that rumble fruit? We may have just found an offer here. What if I could like just scam this guy? Like if I give him sound and magma, what if he accepts that? He said for what? Let me say sound plus magma plus rubber. Will he accept that? I don't know if this guy's a low level, high level, let's see how he replies. He said, nope, I need Buddha. Sorry. Well, it was worth a try. Okay, the guy responded to my offer. He asked what fruit, and I said any legendary. Let's see if he actually accepts. He said sound. I'll take a sound. I'll take sound. Getting 2 sounds would actually kind of help us a little bit. So you know what? Let me just go ahead and just put something trash in there like barrier. Okay, he already has barrier. What about rubber? Okay, he has rubber. Dark ghost. He has go. Okay, let me say reset with barrier and ghost. He's actually doing it, ladies and gentlemen. He's actually doing it. All right, he reset with barrier and ghost. Now let me trade him those 2 for sound. There we go. They're like dead even with only a 3% value difference. So you know what, boys? We'll take this. 2 sounds. Maybe it'll do something with that. And of course, I'm a man of my word, so I'm not gonna scam him. Let's go do the raid. But before we do that raid, boys, hold on. A fruit just spawned. I think it's on Skull Island. This may be the rumble we need. We need to get this thing right now. Let me go to Skull. I believe it's at Skull. 60 meters away. Perfect. Depending on what this notifier is, then we may be set already, ladies and gentlemen. Or at least hopefully it can help us get the fruit we want. What is that? Oh, it's a sand fruit, bro. I thought this was something better. You know what? I'll take a sand though. This maybe would help us trade up. That is his raid finish right there. See? Told you I wouldn't scam him. He says, sheesh, thanks, bro. Hey, no problem, man. If anybody else needs a raid carry in the server, I'm doing a raid carry for fruits. Now that we have someone we actually did it for, he can vouch for. Well, I haven't really been getting any offers, and I also haven't been finding anyone to carry through a raid. I was afraid it would come to this, but we've got countermeasures. I've got some Blox codes left over from the plushie video I did a few weeks back. And if we type in the code and redeem it, we get what's called a fruit box. And when we open this thing, we can get any random fruit. So what will we get? Let's see. Hopefully this helps us out. We got the love fruit. Okay, you know what? This actually may help us out a little bit. This may help us out a little bit. Sound plus love fruit plus magma. I think we can do something with that. 22 hours, 19 minutes remaining. We've wasted almost 2 hours total trying to get the rumble fruit and haven't made any progress. Our luck has been terrible this video, but it has been 2 hours, so we should be able to do another gacha once again. Let's go ahead and try to do it. Let's see what we end up getting, boys. Let's see what we end up getting. And we get a barrier fruit. Dog. What? There's like no ends to my bad luck this video. This is ridiculous. We do have a pirate right here though. Let me go ahead and just see if I can get this kill. Come on, please. I got it. Oh my god, we only got the ghost fruit, bro. Oh, this is so bad. Our luck is just terrible, bro. I think we found someone, ladies and gentlemen. I think we found someone. This guy named P_Diddy. I put my offer in. I typed in chat, trading sound plus love plus quick for plus magma for Blizzard. He put in a rumble. There's no way he's about to accept this, right? There's no shot. Let me say, why did you do that? I only asked for Blizzard. He said, I don't know, really? Hey, well, thank you, my boy. I appreciate it. I didn't even ask for Rumble. You see in chat, I literally asked for Blizzard. He said, no problem. All right, bro. That was very unexpected right there and totally unplanned for. You guys can say it was scripted, but I have no clue who this is. Nevertheless, though, we got our hands on a Rumble fruit in the most unconventional way. That is one objective completed. Now let's go ahead and eat this thing. Yes, sir. Now that we've obtained Rumble, though, before we go ahead and try to master out, we have to obtain Pole V1. So let me go ahead and try to make my way to first sea. Let's grab a boat. Miracle boat should do fine. It's time to head up to upper sky because in order to get Pole V1, we need to kill a boss called the Thunder God, and he has a 5% chance of dropping. All right, we pulling up here. Now the question is the Thunder God boss here? And there he is right there. Perfect. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch my stats to fruit stats. That way we can level up our rumble while we grind for the Pole V1. All right, Thunder God, it's time to meet your demise. I'm gonna need you to give me that pole on your back right there. Now our first rumble move is Rumble Dragon, which is not very good at all. It's super slow and the damage on it leaves plenty to be desired, which is exactly why we've got to awaken this thing later on. Question is, will we get this pole first try? Will we get it first try? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. And we didn't get it first try. All right, all good. There's no problem with that. But we did get a new skill though. We've unlocked our second one, Lightning Dash, which, you know, is basically a long range dash, and that cooldown is not very long, so you can spam this thing over and over again for mobility. All right, let's give this another try. Thunder God and now drop me the Pole V1, and he didn't drop it once again. What about this one? Third time's the charm. Still no. You know, ladies and gentlemen, let me try something. I don't know if I have 2 times boss drops on this account, but we're about to find out. I already own this game pass, so we've had 2 times boss drops this entire time, and we're still not getting it. No shot it takes us more than 4 tries, boys. No shot. Still no Pole V2? That's crazy. We did unlock our third move, Sky Thunder, and basically it's just the awakened version of Rumble X. It does a decent amount of damage and it has good stun, so that one's not bad. Come on, Thunder God and now, come on, give me the pole. Really? Bro, I swear if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna be upset. Oh, bro. Took us forever to get the Rumble fruit for 1, and now we're like, that was like our 10th NL, and we still don't have it. Although we're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone because we have to master out the Rumble fruit anyways, and this is getting us mastery. Also, I've lost count how much NLs we've done, but that is another failed attempt. 21 hours, 15 minutes remaining. Gotta start getting this in the second gear, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking too long on these tasks. Come on, Blox, guys. Give me the pole. Really? Will we get it this run? Nope. Will we get it this run, though? Still no. What about this one? Nope. Please, game. Please give me the damn pole. Why? Come on. Oh, I thought I had it right there, bro. The game just tricked me. I thought I got it there, but we just got some damn stupid angel wing. Come on. What do I want angel wings for, game? What am I gonna do with angel wings? We got angel wings last time, so maybe we'll actually get it this time, or maybe not. Please be the one. We got a new skill available. We've unlocked our third ability. We almost have this thing entirely maxed out, and we still haven't even gotten the damn pole, bro. That is ridiculous. But on the bright side, we've unlocked our third ability, Sky Beam. Let's go ahead and showcase it. Honestly, my favorite move of Rumble. I mean, look at that. That just looks like a whole Dragon Ball Z move. Very heat. But I'll tell you what's not heat, though. The fact that this damn boss does not want to drop me one of the most unused, simple trash weapons in the game. Come on, bro. This is not cool. Please, just drop me the damn pole, bro. Please. Next to Nell. Will this be the one? Nope. I don't know which one will be the one. I spent through so much Roblox, I'm tired of hopping servers, all to get this Pole V1, which we need in order to progress with this video. Why are you withholding it from me, NL? I know what it is. He ain't trying to let me claim that title of God. He wants to be the only one to be considered God. But you know what? I'll keep farming you till I get it. I ain't gonna give up. I feel like at this rate, I may actually end up unlocking the final ability before we get Pole, boys. Please, game. Please. Really. Come on. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we got it right there. Item drop, Pole, first form. The amount of times I've farmed this thing, ladies and gentlemen, had me thinking this thing was unobtainable. I'm not gonna lie. Just take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Every single one of these purchases right here are all boss respawns. This is over 50 that it took me just to get the pole first form. Actual insanity. Like, my luck is terrible. There we have it right there. Pole first form, legendary. And I must say, this thing looks pretty underwhelming. This looks like really dope. For as much as grinded this took me to get this thing, this looks so bad. But it only takes 180 mastery to unlock our last ability. So now that we've obtained pole first form, it's time to move on to the next step. Fully mastering out Rumble. All right, we're now on a second sea server, and our next goal is to unlock this final ability for Rumble, which is Thunder Bomb. We get that at 250 mastery. A few Smoke Admirals should be able to get us this ability. Maybe even one, to be honest. Let's go ahead and just find out. Smoke Admiral's almost dead. I think like 1 or 2 more abilities should do it. Here we go. Sky Beam, and there he is. We only got 211 mastery for that. Okay, you know what? Smoke Admiral's not the right boss. We got to go to a higher level one. With this boss here, we should unlock our last Rumble ability. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and try to do it right here. There we go. And we've unlocked a new skill, Thunder Bomb. Go ahead and showcase that thing real quick. We basically doing Spirit Bomb out here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we've got to unlock the pole first form moves. So let me go ahead and switch over to Blox Fruit Sword stats. Melee defense sword. All we've got to do is just unlock both of our moves, and then we can move on to the next step. Let me gather up these NPCs here. Let me just go to town on these boys. Let me start M1ing. There we go. Got our first ability there, Explosive Cloud. And I'm going to be honest, this move is very laughable. Like, you guys are about to see just how mediocre this thing is. Look at this. Explosive Cloud. Look at that. A cloud literally dashes towards someone at snail speeds and then explodes. Don't forget all these NPCs. Let me just go ahead and go to the big boss. The boss himself. Awakened Ice Admiral. Just one of these Awakened Ice Admirals should be enough to unlock the rest of my move. I'm hoping. It's almost done. A couple more M1s. Boom, boom, boom. How much mastery to get off this? How much mastery to get? Only 145. Okay, wait. Thought he would have gave me enough to unlock my last ability, but looks like the NPCs are better. No worries, no worries. This is really quick. Let's just go ahead and quickly just pack these boys up. It's 150 mastery right there. We're at 167 mastery right now. Let's go ahead and kill these NPCs. 172, 173, 7 more. These should be the last batch of NPCs here. Hopefully. Let's get it. Let's get it. There we go. Lightning Rain. That's our final ability for Pole V2. Let's check that thing out real quick. That one's actually not bad. Definitely a lot better than this damn fart cloud first move. Okay, so now we've got all of our Rumble moves unlocked, and we've also got our Pole V1 moves on. So the next step is for us to unlock Angel V3. We've already got Angel V1, as you can see. Now our next step is to get into V2. And in order to do that, we have to look for an NPC named the Alchemist. Done this task literally like more times than I can even remember in Blox Fruits, and yet this video, we're doing it plus 1 more time. All he needs me to do is bring 3 different flowers spread across the entire map, which is in second C. Specifically, what we're looking for is a red flower, a green flower, and a blue flower. Now, the blue flowers only spawn at night, meaning right now we can find blue flowers, which is perfect for us. However, one interesting fact is that even though red flowers don't spawn during night, they don't despawn from them being spawned during the day. So we may be able to find one right now. I checked all other places. The only other place the red flower could be is over here. And there it is. Perfect. Perfect. Got a red flower. Now we've got to quickly find a blue flower before night is over. And I think I know where the blue flower might be. Let me make sure the blue flower isn't over here. And it isn't. Okay, so blue flower is not on this island. We got to go to 2 other places to check. Wait, no, it is here. Okay, perfect. You know what? Actually, I'm glad I double checked. I almost missed that, boys. Now all we need is a yellow flower. And in order to get that, you just basically need to kill any NPC throughout second C, and they have a chance of dropping it. Usually I get this thing first try. Let me see. Can I get this thing first try? Only one way to find out. Okay, we didn't get it first try. What about second try, though? Maybe we'll get it from this NPC. Okay, we didn't get it from that NPC either. What about third time? Third time's the charm, boys. Third time's the charm, boys. Give me a second. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All 3 flowers. Now what we've got to do is just bring it back to Alchemist, and we're set. Back to the Alchemist. Let's go ahead and submit the flowers, and now we've got to V2. You guys can see our race has evolved. And I'm gonna be honest, race V2 for Angel doesn't do anything for us. All it does is give us slightly higher double jumps, which, you know, I'm gonna be honest, you're never really gonna notice. Now, the process to getting Angel V3 is a little more difficult. Now, to get Angel V3, what we have to do is we have to go in this secret invisible door there. Talk to this NPC named Arrow, blah, blah, blah. Forget anything he's saying, yada, yada, yada. Bordel's yapping. And now we get to the important part. Talk to me again once you defeat one of your own. I don't know if this man Arrow's racist or something, but in order to evolve our race to race V3, we've got to literally kill an Angel user. Doesn't really make sense, but our next objective is finding and killing an Angel user. There's one person in the server named Megalaska2012. Let me say, yo, do you happen to be an Angel race? If he's an Angel, we may be able to easily get through this objective, boys. And he is not an Angel race at all. He's a whole bunny. Okay, well, so much for that. Might as well do a Blox Fruits gotcha while we're still here. Let's see what we end up getting. Dog, my gotcha luck this video has been horrendous. We also only have 18 hours and 59 minutes remaining. The clock is ticking fast. All right, boys, I spent like 30 minutes trying to look for an Angel, so I got my boy Nutter Butter here to help me instead. Here he is right here. Let me go ahead and just pack him up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him. Let's get him dead. Appreciate you, Nutter, for helping me with this. There we go. Now let's talk to Arrow once again. Well done. I like Many Gods gossiping for me. Yeah. I'm done yapping. Just give me my dang upgrade. There we go. New title unlocked. Perfect being. That's crazy because we're not perfect yet. We haven't become a god yet. But you guys can see our wings did get bigger, and we unlocked an ability down below called Heavenly Blood. And basically what Heavenly Blood does is just give you a small health boost when you're low. So I'm gonna have my friend attack me real quick. You guys can see we're 3,000 health. If I use my move, we get a good amount of health regen up to a certain point. So yeah, it's pretty OP for survival. Now that we've obtained Race V3, this is perfect because we're gonna need that to obtain Race V4 later on. But for now, our next step is awakening Rumble fully to Rumble V2. So let me tell my boy Nutter, next up, we awakening Rumble. We decided to go in 3rd seed because it just only made sense that while we're grinding raids to awaken Rumble, we can get a full moon and then we can instantly get Race V4 right after, which is the plan my boy Nutter came up with. So, you know, man's got high IQ. All right, though, let's get this raid started. Let me go ahead and reset my stat points. We gotta have root stats for this. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Hopefully I don't get cooked because I think, honestly, the Rumble raids is one of the more difficult ones. We should be good, though, because I am max level. It's not like we're low leveling out here. And I got my boy Nutter with me. He's got the Buddha fruit, so we should be straight. As long as I don't just troll, bro. As long as I don't troll and try to crash out, we should be straight. Island 1 cleared. Yes, Sirski. Let's go ahead and get to the next island. 4 more to go. This one I can actually probably kill. I can probably actually kill this NPC here. Yes, sir. Hold up. We actually about to do something? Yo, we actually killed an NPC out here. Yo, I was putting in work, bro. We ain't just getting straight carried out here. That is just straight cap. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I can't even say that with a straight face, bro. I'm getting carried to the exact definition of the word right now. But you know what? It's all good. Island 2 cleared. We got 3 more to go. Island 3 in these raids usually tend to be where the NPCs start getting stronger and start taking on devil fruit abilities. So we may start seeing some Rumble NPCs here. Luckily for me, though, I got an elite level bodyguard over here, bro. Look at that right there. Just like I was saying earlier, this is a Rumble NPC right here. Now, if you're doing this thing solo dolo, those things would actually pose a threat to you. But, you know, obviously because we're 2v1 in this thing, we're straight. Island 3 cleared. We got 2 more to go. We're doing this in actually pretty good timing too. Still 9 minutes 50 seconds remaining. We're locked, boys. We're locked in. We got this down packed for real. Last island NPC is here. There we go. And final island available. Boss is about to spawn in right now. Nutty still has V4 active, so I think we're straight, boys. We may be able to last out this entire thing. There we go. Hold on, let me do something. Let me fight this boss. Boom. Let me weave out the way. Hit him with my sky beam of my own. Yes, sir. We about to hit this man with that JJK special, bro. 2v1. The 2v1 special. Boom. Thunderball. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. He hit me in his own spirit ball. No worries. Pack him up. Boom. There we go. Sheesh. Nutty saying chat easy. That is straight easy right there. Easy claps, bro. Let's talk to the mysterious entity, awakening experts, and let's awaken our first ability. Ability Z. We are now 1 step closer to becoming a god, ladies and gentlemen, because our Z ability has now evolved into Lightning Beast. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and showcase that thing. You know what I'm saying? Also, we unlocked a title called Thunder God, but, you know, I don't even want to claim that title yet because we are still far from that. 4 more raids to go. Second raid finished there, ladies and gentlemen. Awakening Expert, and now second ability. Now our F move has been upgraded to Electric Flash. Instead of only getting 1 dash, we get 3 dashes. Now, the distance you can go between each dash has been cut down lower, but I still think this is much better because you literally get 3 of them, and they recharge pretty quick. 3 more raids. Third move here. Next raid finished. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Now we've got Thunderstorm, which is essentially the same thing as the last one, except now it just looks better, has a wider range, and comes out fast. Pause. Okay, that sounded crazy, I'm not gonna lie. No dating. We've got 2 more raids to fully awaken the Rumble fruit, ladies and gentlemen, and if we can finish it quick enough, we can catch the full moon just in time to awaken to Race V4. Actually, scratch what I just said. We've actually got to do 3 raids instead of 2 more, and you'll see why in just a moment. Second to last Rumble move here. There we go. Our Sky Beam has now been evolved to Sky Judgment, and now it comes out faster and looks better. I mean, just look at the difference of the old Sky Beam versus this Sky Beam. It comes out like 10 times faster, and it's just way much better of a move. And now, final Rumble move there. This is the last raid for Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and awaken this last ability. There we have it. Thunderball Destruction. Now, you guys remember how the previous one looked? This is how it looked here. It came out very slow, charged up very slow, although the impact did look nice. This is how this one looks. Comes out a lot faster, and even throws down a lot faster. The damage is exactly the same between the two. This one just comes out faster, but I think the AoE is slightly less, and the stun is slightly less. Some argue that the V1 version is better. Me personally, I like the V2 version, but, you know, it's up to you what you want to use. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 more raid to do because for this next raid, something interesting is going to happen. We're in the last raid right now. He should be finishing any second now. There we go. And now, instead of getting teleported to the usual raid room, we'll get teleported to the Sky God Dimension, man. So fire. I'm glad Blox did this. Now that we're up here, there's only one thing we can do, and that's talk to Thunder God. And once we talk to him, he will allow me to buy Pole V2 for 5,000 fragments. Kind of expensive, I'm not going to lie. But let's press sure. And there we have it, boys. there we have it. Our pole first form has just now evolved to pole V2, which is such a better looking weapon, bro. Like, just look at this thing. This looks like 10 times better. Now, this is actually something I'd like to use. Now that we've got Rumble fully awakened and got pole V2, our next step is unlocking race V4. We just got a full moon in the server right now, so we've got to go quick. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I've got to be quick. I got to be quick. We got to step into the temple time. Now we've got to go through this little hole here. Pull this lever here. Now I've got to find my room. I got to find my angel room. I think this is, it's over here with the clouds. Yep. There we go. Angel gate. Let me say, are y'all ready? Now what we got to do is each person that goes to a different gate has to go through their own unique trial, and all 3 of us has to complete it. All right, let's go ahead and try to start the trials. Trial starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now for us, we get a parkour trial, which is actually kind of difficult, and we have to do it within the 60 seconds that we're allotted, ladies and gentlemen. Some of these little platforms disappear, like as you just saw just there, but luckily your boy Kloudz is a parkour god, so we finished. My boy Shinra also finished his trial, so now we're just waiting on Nutty. And by the way, I didn't mention this earlier, but in order to even start a trial, you need 3 people that all have each different races. There we go. Trial is starting. They both reset for me. You're making it easy for me. Sheesh. It's easy pickings right here. We didn't even have to fight these boys. All right, let's go ahead and just quickly go over here. And now we are about to get race V4, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. The ancient clock room. Let's talk to the clock and let's unlock race V4. Now our wings have changed once again, and we've unlocked a bar down below our health and energy bar. Next step, we got to talk to this guy. This guy's saying, so you've awakened that old clock. That clock holds an ancient power. With it, you can use a fragment of your race's primeval powers. You can awaken a new form by gathering this energy, though it can be quite difficult. Now that man was yapping a lot, but basically all we have to do is activate race V4 3 times, and then we'll be able to do another try. So let's go ahead and activate V4. All you got to do is just get the bar down below full. You can see with each hit and damage I take, it goes up slightly. There we go. A few more hits, it'll be full. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Race V4. Sheesh. We've got Angel Race, bro. Look at that pose. We have now officially become a god. Actually, not quite, because we still have more training to complete. This is 1 transformation completely done. 2nd transformation here. 3rd transformation right here. After this one ends, we can do another trial. We're running out of full moon, so we got to be quick. All right, my V4 is about to end. After it ends, I should be able to be ready for the next trial. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's over. Let's talk to Ancient One. He said, you've been working hard, I can tell. I have something you can use to improve your race. All right, so we can upgrade. There we go. Now I'm ready for the next trial. Let's get it. Got to go back to the little cloud area. Let me let them know I'm ready. Let's get it. We got to be quick. We got to be quick. We're running out of moon. 3, 2, 1, go. Trial starting. Yes, sir. All right, boys. We got this. We got this. All we got to do is just not sell in the parkour, which, you know, I'm saying, considering I'm Himothy, we got this. We got this. Look at this. A little parkour ain't nothing to me, bro. We got it. We got it. I ain't scared of a little parkour. Matter of fact, let me speed run this thing. We're doing double jumps out here, dog. I ain't worried. I ain't worried, bro. Look at that. Easy. First one done. Shinra done second once again. Well, Sky Boy. Oh, okay, that's crazy. That's discrimination against sky races, dog. Come on now. Gotta hit him with that rabbit boy. Who you think you talking to, rabbit boy? All right, trials have just started. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Yo, Shinra, are you gonna reset? Are you gonna reset, Shinra? Hold on. Why are you walking up to me like that, bro? Why are you walking up to me like that, bro? Hold up. Oh, there you go. Yes, sir. Easy claps. Man, thought he was about to stand up to me. Got packed up. Now I'm playing. He reset for me. Now that we've completed another trial, we can unlock a gear which gives us an ability for our V4. And the first one we get is either King's Rule, which adds an aura around the user with multiple effects, that being slowness, damage, energy drain, and screen distortion. And the second ability we can go for is Prince of the Skies, which allows the user to glide or fly in the air. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna go for King's Rule because that sounds like a domain expansion to me. Let's unlock that right there. Now it's time to get Race V4 activated once again. Here we go, one more hit, and there it is. Now we get this aura around us where if anybody steps into it, they instantly get brought to their knees, which is kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie, but it's low-key OP. Interrupts combos, allows you to start combos, and actually does stupid damage. Like, look at that, 1,000 damage just for him just standing there. Anyways, the full moon has just ended, so that means we have to find another server which has another full moon. But while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and do some more training so I can get ready for the next trial. All right, so another transformation there. I think 5 more and we should be able to be ready for the next trial. 2nd transformation, 3rd transformation. I don't know why I sounded so excited for that last one, but 4th transformation, 1 more and we should be good. It's legit 3 a.m. in the morning and here I am just grinding a V4 for the video, man. I hope y'all like the video up. And now this should be the final Angel V4 transformation. I'm gonna go inside of the little Temple of Time and let's see if we're good. All right, as soon as Angel V4 runs out, we should be straight. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's talk to Ancient One. You've come a long way. As promised, I'll upgrade your transformation limit for 1,500. We're ready. You don't have enough? I'm not ready. Golly, man, I spent so much Robux on every single Blox video. I don't think there's been a Blox video I haven't spent Robux on. There we go, 2,100 fragments. Now, once again, we're ready. There we go. Ready for the next trial. Now all we gotta do is just find another full moon, and this objective will be done. But hold up, something ain't right. This entire video, we've been a basic bacon hair noob, but we progressed so much, awakening Rumble, unlocking all types of different weapons, and now even a race awake. So I think it's about time we change. Yes, sir. God and Nell in the building. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this fit is actually fire, bro. Except maybe that face. That face is kind of cursed. Here we go. The full moon is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to unlock the second and final ability for Angel V4. There we go. The light of a full moon peeks through the clouds. Let's get it, boys. Let's start the trial. Let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't scared of this. We ain't lost yet. Okay. Boom. Got that jump. Got that jump. We straight zooming through this thing. This one feels longer than the other ones. What the heck? Did that like increase? Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. That one there was close. I'm not gonna lie. I almost just actually just sold right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We got it, though. We got it. Final trial done. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Sheesh. We ready, boys. We ready. Yes, sir. Easy work, bro. Easy work. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final gear. Last time we did the aura, the domain expansion. Now we're unlocking the flight. Prince of the Skies unlocked. A final V4, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We are now a true bona fide god. Look at this. I'm literally just floating here, dog. Like, this is crazy. I can fly to, fly up, fly down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is I want to do. Also, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of crazy, but I've got to be the only Angel V4 max level player in the game that's also still got combat. This is wild. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 more final steps to complete. Fully master out the pole second form and get it. A bless. Big thank you to Shinra and Nettie who helped me throughout this whole entire awakening and V4 awakening process. Honestly, wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Let's move on to the final objectives. All right, we're at Chocolate Land now. Now all we've got to do is just get to 350 mastery, which that's gonna take a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully we can get at least our first ability from these guys. Hold on, let me see. There's one down right there. Okay, let me just go ahead and just zoom through these. Got these NPCs batched up here, ladies and gentlemen, with Angel V4. This thing is easy, bro. Look at this. Look at this. We're just straight zooming through this now. All right, there we go. Got our first ability unlocked there. Hand of God. All right, let's test that thing out. Hand of God. Okay, we got a long range stun ability. Not bad, not bad. But let's see just how long range that is. Will it reach from there? Oh, it can. Okay, this is like medium range. I think that's its max distance though. It's surprising how many people don't use this sword. Like, I feel like it's pretty good. And it used to even be meta back in the old days of Blox routes, but I kind of understand at the same time because it's definitely not as good as some of the current meta we got. We got 167 mastery though. We got to pretty much double that before we get to our next ability. Let's go on a bit of a speed run. And now the final enemy right here. There we go. 350 mastery. Last ability, Electric Prison. Let's go ahead and see what that thing does. Electric Prison. Oh, that one stuns him for a lot longer, and it literally looks like a prison, hence the name Electric Prison. Although, let's see, how long is the range of this one? The other one was kind of long range, or at least medium to long range. This one looks like it's going to be a lot shorter. Let's see. Yeah, that is very short range. So total Pole V2 has 1 medium to low range move and 1 really low range move. We are almost completely finished becoming a god, ladies and gentlemen. There's 1 step left, and that is upgrading this Pole V2 to get a blessing on it. Because you can't be a god without a blessing. Everybody knows that, dog. Come on now. Now, in order for us to be eligible to get a blessing on this sword, we have to upgrade it at the blacksmith, which hopefully I have the right materials for. We still got 15 hours and 44 minutes left on the timer. At this point, we've just as good as finished this video, ladies and gentlemen. I would say we were efficient with our time. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We are now at the port town. We can go over to the blacksmith. Let's see if I even have enough materials to upgrade this sword. Let's see. We need 15 fishtails, 10 mystic droplets, and 12 scraps. I got all that we need. And we get an 8% damage boost for upgrading. Let's go ahead and craft that. And there we go. Upgrade a weapon to grade 1. Now we have all the requirements to be able to get a blessing, except for, of course, scrolls. So let's go ahead and go down. Let's buy some mythical scrolls. This gives us a 10% blessing chance. All right, let's get these scrolls. Hopefully, I don't have to use more than 10k Robux. Yeah, I'll actually be so upset if I had to. We're gonna start off with 6 mythical scrolls, and if I can get it within that, then I'd say that's pretty good. All right, Dragon Talon Sage. Let's go ahead and craft my sword. Let's get a blessing on this, boys. Can we get this first try? WinterKloudz Luck V4. What do we get? Agile, Efficient, Elemental, Fortune, Lucky, Sharpshooter. Okay, no blessing on first try, but what about second try? I'm not gonna lie, my luck has been pretty dookie throughout this entire video, so I'm not holding my breath, but maybe we might get something. And we don't even get a unique. 1,500 Robux for 3 scrolls, and one of them we don't even get a unique. I'm about to crash out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to crash out expeditiously. Two scrolls that don't even have enchant. That's 1,500 Robux right there, ladies and gentlemen. 500 per scroll. That is actually insanity. 4th scroll, we get Unbreakable. That's not bad. If I can get Unbreakable paired up with a blessing, that'd actually be peak. And that means my moves can't be interrupted, and I'll have a blessing. Let's see, what do we get? It's Vampiric, Unbreakable. Okay, we got Unbreakable twice. This is our last mythical scroll before we have to buy more. Will it be the one? Will it be the one? Let's just zoom through this. No, it's not the one. We get Rage. Whoa. Roblox you shop, I'm back again. And I'm about to buy some more scroll. That's 3 more. That's 6 total. There we go. We got 9 loaded up there. Hopefully we can get a blessing within these 9. I mean, we have a 10% chance each. I'm praying for a miracle here, ladies and gentlemen. Masterpiece, that one's the best we got. All right, let's start zooming through this. What do we get on this? Strong grip is the best we got on that one. Come on, come on, come on. Boys, 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 boys. We got Curse of the Reaper, ladies and gentlemen. I've never even gotten a curse before on any weapon. That's insane. Health regen is cut in half. Heal by 70% of damage dealt reduced on NPCs. Hold on, we gotta see what this thing looks like, boys. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, this is fire. And I low-key think this actually may fit the vibe of an L better than a blessing would. I'm totally settling for that, bro. I'm totally settling for that. This is a curse worthy of a god. Let's see how this looks on an NPC. Oh, it does like a little cool animation when I hit him. What? That actually looks so fire. That actually looks so heat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love this. I've got to get this account to race V3. I'm only at race V1 right now. So that obviously means the first NPC we need to talk to is the alchemist. Let's go ahead and talk to him. We already know what this man's going to say. He's going to say, come back when you have the 3 flowers. Of course. Now, I've done this a million times and you guys have probably seen me do this a million times. Obviously, red flowers spawn during the daytime and it is day. So let's go ahead and look for one. Nope, not there. Is it over here? Nope, not here either. Is it over here? Nope. Okay, there's only one more other place it could be. It has to be over here. Yep, right there. Red flower obtained. 2 more to go. And since it's still daytime, we can't obtain the blue flower, but we can get a yellow flower because to get a yellow flower, you just need to kill an NPC and any NPC has a random chance of dropping it. You know, actually, to make this more accurate, I'm only going to use swords to attack any NPC throughout the video. For now, I'm using dark blade because that's all I got. Oh, we just killed him and we got the flower 3. We got yellow flower. Now all we need is the blue flower. This is going smooth. Let me go ahead and do a gacha while we're here and we get a smoke fruit. You're probably wondering, why am I doing this? I mean, I already have everything unlocked on my main account. Well, I have a goal of upgrading this account from the noob account it is right now to a really strong account to give away to one of you. And I've got a few other video ideas planned out for the future similar to this one, but none of that is important right now because it has just become nighttime. And the first place I'm gonna check is the graveyard. Now, I never find it at the graveyard, but maybe I could get lucky this time. Will I? And the answer is no. What about in this area? Nope, not here either. So that means it must be over here. Yes, sir. Last flower right there. All right, let's talk back to the alchemist. Let's hand him over these flowers and awaken to race V2, which honestly does not really much for us, aside from allowing us to obtain race V3 through this NPC. Forget all the dialogue, just tell me what I gotta do. Defeat Jeremy, Fajita, and Diamond. All right, say less. Diamond's right over here, so let's go ahead and just make this quick. Boom, 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 boom. Pack this man up with the dark blade. Let me hit him with these, and there he goes. We got Jeremy here, but it looks like we have a guy on our tail right now. Let me just not worry about him at the moment. Let me just focus on the task at hand. Let me M1 him quick. Last M1. There we go. One more, boss. Hold on. Is Fajita even here? Fajita's not even here. Oh, he is. Hold on. Boom. Let me just try to juke him. Yep. I ain't coming in your portal, my boy. I ain't falling for that. Boom. Fajita's almost dead. Dark air slash. There we go. Fajita is dead. Now I'm about to dip. All right, here we go. We got to return back to arrow. Boom, boom, boom. Forget all the dialogue. And there we go. Our race has evolved. All right, we've unlocked human V3, which is perfect. We're going to need that for later. But for now, let's hit the 3rd seat. Now, the next step for us is we're going to try to obtain the Yama and Tushita blade. And just to make this a little easier on myself, I'm going to buy myself the permanent Buddha fruit. There we go. And the permanent portal. This will make traversing and grinding a lot easier for us. Now, the first sword we have to obtain is the Yama sword. And in order to obtain Yama, you need to either kill 20 elite pirates or 20 players. And to find elite pirates, you need to go to Sea Castle and talk to this NPC here, the Elite Hunter. Let's go ahead and talk to him. We'll see if he has anything. Hopefully he does. And I don't have anything for you right now. Come back later. All right, no problem. Elite pirates have a 10-minute cooldown, so the most we'll be waiting is 10 minutes. But just because an elite pirate wasn't there doesn't mean we won't be able to do a player. Let's go to Player Hunter, and he also doesn't have anything. Only option now is just the server hype, I guess. All right, next server. Let's check Elite Hunter. We heard some news about Diablo roaming around. Find and capture him. He was last seen near Hydra Island. Perfect. Now what we got to do is teleport to Hydra. Hopefully he's over here. There he is right there, Diablo. Now all we got to do is just fight this man. Boom, boom, boom. They're not very difficult at all. They're actually pretty easy, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Here we go. 1,000 strikes. That right there is one elite pirate out the way. We have 19 more to go, or 19 players, whichever one we decide, I guess. Me personally, I don't feel like fighting players because we only have combat fighting style at the bottom, so I'm just going to continuously server out. Finally, a server with an elite pirate. All right, he's in Hydra Island. Hopefully he's at this one again. All right, he didn't spawn here. That means there's 2 other places on Hydra he could have spawned. And it looks like he spawned right over here. Say less. Let's just make this quick. This right here is exactly why I switched over to the Buddha fruit, boys. Just about to make this 10 10 times easier. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, but whenever you kill an elite pirate, you have a 1 to 2% chance of getting a God's Chalice from them. Let's see if we get one from this one. And we did. That's still 2 elite pirates out the way, though. 18 more to go. Another elite pirate. This time we're looking at DeAndre. He should be over here. Yup. Get packed up, my boy. It's time to meet your maker. This will be our 3rd elite pirate. We haven't gotten a God's Chalice yet, but maybe we will this time. And we don't, but we did get a hunter cape. Let me see if there's any players I can hunt after. We heard some news about the player Lanzino Demon 7. All right, whatever, bro. They said he was at the Sea of Treats, so let's go ahead and just try to look for him. There he is right there, Lanzino Demon 7. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and equip my Buddha fruit. Let me get over there real quick. We became a certified bounty hunter today, boy. Got that wanted poster and everything. This man about to get taken out. It's unfortunate that I caught him while he's trying to fight Big Mom as well, bro. He's just in this room, straight for the taking. Let me go my Buddha form. Boom, boom, boom. Where's he at? Let me go under. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me just start M1. You can't do nothing about it, bucko. You gotta let it happen. Nah, he's running. Don't run. Darker slash. Oh, we got him, boys. This is it. You ain't going away. You ain't getting away. I'm about to get this kill. Please, I don't have no sort of mobility. I can't even chase this man even if I wanted to, bro. Come on. Just let it happen. Ooh, you got yourself in a bit of a predicament now, didn't you? Huh? Boom. There we go. Oh, we actually got him. 8,000 bounty. That counts towards our goal, boys. This means we only need 16 more elite pirates or players before we can get Yama. I'm taking that, though. Sometimes you just gotta believe, boys, even when the odds are all against you. We've made some decent progress with the elite pirates and players, but it's time to speed this up. Next elite pirate here. Boom. There we go. Next up. There we go. Oh, we got a God's Chalice, boys. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This right here is actually huge because we're gonna need this for later. I didn't think we would end up getting one this soon, though. Hold on. I gotta hurry up and get the safe zone. Now. Let me show these boys. Can any of y'all get the portals, bro? I need to defeat Idra for later. If we don't defeat Idra by later, it's gonna be trouble. Let me type in chat. Does anyone here have colors? I got Chalice. So far, we've got 6 elite pirates here and 2 players defeated. That puts us at 8 total, meaning we only need 12 more elite pirates or players until we're able to obtain Yama. Now, where the God's Chalice comes in is for later when we're going to be obtaining the race V4, but I kind of need to get this Idra out the way now, but it looks like no one in chat has the colors, so there's just nothing we can do. It's like y'all thought I was really about to waste this God's Chalice. I got my boy Eric right here. He just got all the colors. There's a lot of dangerous people out here, so you know what? I'm just going to go out here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to spawn this Idra. There we go. Okay, we got the Idra. Perfect. Now all I gotta do is get credit for this thing. This is gonna come in handy later when we need to race Awakening V4. We're gonna need to have this Idra beaten. If I can even get credit. What the heck is even happening, boys? Hold on. I need to get credit. Okay, luckily since I've just died, I shouldn't be able to die again. How am I in combat again? I just died. No loss, suspicious kill. Oh my god, boys. This is so dumb. How did I get a suspicious kill, bro? Let me just get some credit, please. I just need to get credit. Come on. I keep dying, bro. 160,000 health, boys. I don't even know if I've dealt enough damage. I don't think I have. We just need to try. Let me just get in there. I don't even know what's happening. Let me just try to deal as much damage as possible. Please. Come on. Oh, I got it. I actually got credit for it, boys. Thank God. We were able to successfully kill Idra, which you guys are going to see why we need that later. But for now, let's go ahead and get the remaining elite pirates. All right, I've got 15 elite pirates defeated, and I've got 4 players defeated. That means we need 1 more, and then we can get Yama. All right, we got an elite pirate. He's at Floating Turtle. Let's make this quick. Here we go. Last elite pirate here. Let's just make quick work of this boy. Yama is within reach, boys. All we have to do is just pack up this last elite pirate. Come on. And there we go. Last elite out the way. Now that we've reached the amount of elite pirates we need, what we need to do is go to Hydra Town, go to this waterfall, go inside the waterfall, and there will be this wall here. You can break it, and now we need to defeat all these little ghosts here. These NPCs are pretty weak, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we just embodied them in seconds. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Yama. Now, if we tap it, it'll give us some dots. The sword doesn't seem to budge. Try again. All right. You managed to make it budge just a little. Try again. Shall we push it, boys? You know what? We worked that hard getting all the elite pirates. Let's do it again. It appears there is a curse on the sword. If you continue, you might die. I ain't worried about it, boys. We are him. We're about to get that thing. Sheesh. The sword has rejected you. You're not worthy. What? I guess we ain't him after all. Nah, screw that. We're trying this again. Boys. We ain't giving up. This about to work the second time, right? Second time's a charm. Ain't no way I'm about to die. There's no shot. You know what they say, though, boys. Third time's the charm. We ain't gonna give up. Come on. The sword is accepted as this new owner. Obtain Yama? Yes, sir, boys. Finally. This right here, boys, is just one small piece of the puzzle, but we still have to obtain 2 Shita, evolve it to Crystal Katana, and obtain Human V4. Speaking of which, to even start the quest to obtain the Tushita blade, you need to have the Rip Indra boss summoned using a God's Chalice. And while Rip Indra is summoned, you can head over to Hydra Island, and there is where the puzzle will start. Luckily for me, I do have a God's Chalice. I had my main account waiting in this private server for hours. Just a FYI, this isn't the last time we're going to see a God's Chalice in this video, because later on this video, I need one to summon a specific raid boss. All right, so first things first, I got to go spawn Indra. I got all the colors from my main account. Let's make this quick. All right, Indra spawned there. There we go. Now what I need to do is quickly teleport to Hydra Town. I got to go back to under the little waterfall. And this time, instead of fighting these people, I'm going to go up here. There's going to be a special doorway up here, I believe, through this waterfall. Yep, over here. Now we have to go through here and go through this gate here. Now, this is where the Tushita quest begins. Begin, you have 5 minutes. Now we have this thing called a holy torch right here. What we need to do is we need to find places to put the torch. For example, I think wait, where is it? I can't even remember where it all is. I think one's over here. Yep, right here. Okay, this is one of the torch areas lit up. Oh, I forgot we have to do them in order. Okay. First torch, I believe, is up here. Yep, first torch there. Okay, that one's lit. Next torch right over there at that bridge we just were at. We have to do this in order. We only have 5 minutes to complete this, so we got to be quick. Okay, second torch there. Okay, cool. Golly, I can't even see anything, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. It's on one of these trees here. I don't remember which one though. I think it may be this one. Yep, right here. There we go. Third one. We need two more. All right, we're at Turtle Mansion. Over here. Yep, right over here. There's gonna be another one right by the mythological pirates in this ship here. There we go. Fourth, and we need one more. The fifth one is really easy to find. It's right by the mythological pirates. It is right here. There we go. Well done. You may enter my hideout now. I wonder whose hideout they're talking about. For this one, we're gonna equip our Yama blade because we're gonna start needing to get mastery for the sword. Now that we've completed that little trial, all we need to do, defeat this secret boss to unlock Tushita. Let's go ahead and just make quick work of this boy. His name is Longba, and he is actually not that hard of a boss. So this is a lot easier to obtain Tushita than Yama, I'm gonna be honest. Unless you factor in the fact that you have to even get a God's Chalice to spawn this thing. He's already almost dead. He's at under half health. A couple more hits. Boom. There we go. And we've unlocked Tushita, boys. Yama and Tushita. Sheesh. Let me go ahead and check that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Now that we've got both of the cursed swords, we are one step closer to our goal. But hold on, boys. Something ain't right. Yes, sir. That's more like it. Kozuki Odin in the building. 19 hours remains on the clock. And with us obtaining Yama and Tushita, a major objective has been completed. But we're not ready to obtain Curse to Katana yet, because first, we've got to obtain Race V4. Now, the first step to getting Race Awakening is actually fighting Rip Indra, which is why we did it earlier throughout the video. So step number 2, after you defeat Rip Indra, you have to go to this stone thing right here. I don't even know what this is, but you talk to it, and he says, so you found some of my memory fragments from defeating that monster. Talking about Rip Indra. A long time ago, you know, I don't even care about what this man's yapping about. I do not care. Please head to the Great Tree. I'm sure he's hiding something within that island. All right, now that we've talked to the stone, we have to head over to the Great Tree and head on the very top of it. All right, here we go. Now we're at the top of the tree. Once you reach this, we have to talk to this little miscellaneous thing here, and it'll teleport us to the Temple of Time. Go down this hall and talk to this NPC, which will put you exactly where we just left. It's kind of pointless, I know. Head back to Sea Castle, talk straight back to the stone again, and it'll tell us that place may hold the key to a greater power, but you must undergo a trial to grab hold of it. Now that we've gotten all the dialogue out the way, the next step we need to do is obtain another God's Chalice. Yeah, that'll put us at 3 for the entire video. This is gonna take a while. All right, it's been 4 hours and I just got a God's Chalice from my chest. Now the next thing for us to do is obtain 10 conjured cocoa, upgrade this chalice to a cake chalice, and then you guys will see what comes next. Which if I look at my inventory, I already have 14 conjured cocoa. So what we gotta do is we have to go to Chocolate Land, talk to this guy here, Sweet Crafter. He says I can exchange a God's Chalice and 10 conjured cocoa for something worthy of him. Trade, and boom, now we have the cake chalice. And what we're gonna do with this cake chalice is spawn the Dough King raid boss. But first things first, before we could even do that, we've got to kill 500 enemies on the cake island. This is where the Buddha fruit we got earlier is really gonna come in handy. And while we're fighting NPCs, we might as well just get Yama and Tushita both leveled up. Let's get this started. There we go. Just unlocked our first ability on Yama. We have Hellish Slash. You guys have probably already seen this plenty of times, but let's showcase it one more. Boom. This is one of the rework swords that. Ooh, I almost just died. Hold on. That was too close. That was too damn close. I got too distracted trying to showcase the move, bro. I almost just lost the cake chalice. We gotta chill, bro. We gotta chill. Anyways, as I was saying, Yama was one of the swords that just got reworked recently. So that's why I wanted to showcase it again in case you guys haven't seen it and able to tell the difference. Let's keep it pushing, boys. Let's keep it pushing. $358 more, making good progress. 280 more. And we've unlocked our final ability on Yama, Infernal Hurricane. We also just hit 350 mastery on Yama, so we're completely done with this sword. Now it's time to move on and start leveling up Tushita. And we've only got 96 more. And last but not least, we have defeated enough enemies. It's time to summon Do King. Yes, sir. A dimension worthy of a god has spawned. Let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Now, since I have Buddha, and since we fully mastered out Yama, we're gonna start using Tushita on this boy, which should be enough. Oh my god, yo, he's actually trucking my health down. Oh my god, bro, relax, relax. Where's Sheen Rat? Where's Sheen Rat? We need all the boys here. We need all the boys here. Bro, this is so tough, bro. Like, I'm literally already about to die after seconds. Look at this. My health, bro. My health. Oh, yeah, get him, get him, get him, get him. Wait, is this man using magma? Oh, my God. We're cooked. We're cooked, boys. We're cooked. Let me send him there. Bro, if we can't kill this man, I'm going to be so upset. 4 hours of waiting and like an hour of grinding for 500 enemies. Hold on. I got to get back quick. I got to get back quick. This is actually so embarrassing, bro. I've died already. And like, I thought this would be easier, bro. Hold on. Yep. Get him there. Get him there. Got my Buddha friend. He switched to Buddha for magma. W choice. Let's just M1 in range. Yo, what are you doing back there, bro? What are you doing, bro? Help! Bro's just sitting there watching me die, dog. Like, what is happening? Hold on. Yeah. Let's hit him. Boom. Let's hit him with this. Stun him there. All right, let me run away. He's at 5 out of 60,000 health. We got this, boys. We got this. Now, you're probably wondering why I needed to go through all this, get another God's Chalice just to spawn the Do King. Well, he actually dropped something called a Mirror Fractal, which we're going to need to upgrade to race V4. If we kill him, we're guaranteed to get it. However, he does despawn after like 7 minutes if you don't defeat him, so that is something we got to worry about. We got to defeat him in time. Last final stretch, 33,000 health. We got him right where we want him. Just get me out of this Dofus Fusillade. Let me hit him. Oh my god, I can't even hit him. Every time I even just get close, he just spams. Let me wait for that to end. Yep. I got you right where I want you now, bucko. There we go. Yes, sir. We got the Mirror Fractal, we got Pale Scarf, and Spiky Trident. This right here was what we needed, boys. Now that we've obtained the Mirror Fractal, the next step is look for an island called Mirage Island, which has a chance of spawning every night. Before I do that, I've got this red key, and I might as well use it right now. Come in here, go through the secret door, and then use it. Now I can awaken the dough fruit on this account, which for another video is going to come in handy later. Now I heard that Mirage Island has a higher chance of spawning depending on the amount of boats you have, so I got my boy on a separate boat, and we're going to try to look for it. Hopefully it spawned. All right, boys, after hours, what felt like hours of searching, we finally got Mirage Island. Now what we need to do is we need to go to this area here. This is the highest point in Mirage Island, right over here. Here we go. I'm just going to keep going straight. Let's just do it right here. Highest point. Now what we got to do, look at the moon, activate V3, and stare at the moon for like, I think like 15 seconds it said. There we go. Your mirror fractals resonate with the moon. Now what we need to do is we need to go and look on the ground and look for a blue gear. Should be somewhere on the island. We have to find it before the moon ends though. We have to get it quick. Now it's going to be lighting blue and it's going to be on the floor somewhere. We have to find that and we have to basically bring it back to the great tree. All I got to do is just look for it. No way I don't find the gear, right? There's no way I won't find the gear. Come on. Please. Well, boys, the night ended and I couldn't find the damn gear. We gotta find another Mirage Island. All right, boys, I got another Mirage Island and we got the resonation. Now we just need to find the gear. We have the advanced fruit dealer here. Now let's just keep looking till we find it. And looks like we found it, boys. My friend Shinra here helped me find it. There it is, right there, the blue gear. We touched it. You found a weird artifact. You hear a distant chiming from the direction of the Temple of Time. This was the hardest step of getting V4, boys. Now that we found the gear, the next step is we have to go to the Temple of Time. And when it comes to a full moon, then we can get the trial and unlock V4. We are so close to getting our race awakening, boys. We just need to go through the trial now, which we'll be able to as soon as the sun goes down and the full moon rises. And then we can craft cursed dual katana. All right, we're in front of our trial gate. You can see it's the human flag there. The light of a full moon peeks through the clouds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone use their V3 ability. Let's see. There we go. Trial starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is going to be our human trial. All we have to do is defeat this boss right here. We have 1 minute to do it. He's actually very easy. In fact, he's about to die right now. There we go. We've completed our trials. Now we're waiting for 2 more people. All trials have been completed. Let's see who will win. I have to fight my boy Shimura over here. Let me just go ahead and pack him up. Boom, boom, boom. And 1. You ain't beating me, Shimura. You is not beating me, bro. You is not beating me. I'm going to pack you up. Sheesh. GG, my boy. GG, bro. Here we go, boys. Here we go. We have to follow this little gear here. Go up to the top of here. And there it is. The ancient clock. Interact with it. We're about to attain it, boys. We're about to attain our awakening, boys. We about to reach the next level of Odin. Transform this. And we've unlocked a new title, Berserker. Now we got to talk to this guy right here, Ancient One. You can awaken a new form by gathering this energy, though it could be quite difficult. There may be a way to gather energy quicker, but you need to train first. All right. You guys can see we now have the V4 bar down at the bottom. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to ascend to the next level. You know what I'm saying, boys? Look at that. Look at that. Golly, bro. Even V4 has got to be like the cleanest V4 of them all. I'm not going to lie. Before I can go ahead and do the next trial, I need to transform 2 more times to my V4 form, and then we'll be able to do another trial. But I'm not too sure if we have enough full moon for that. We may not be able to get another trial out the way. So that was second transformation right there. And last transformation here. All right, let's talk back to Ancient One. You've been working hard, I can tell. I have something you can use to improve your limits, but it will only work for your current race. All right, let's go ahead and buy that. Boom. We're ready for the next trial. Come on, come on. We have to start the next trial quick, quick, quick before full moon ends. There we go. Yes, yes. We're about to get our first ability, boys. All we need to do is just get both the abilities, and then we can move on to obtaining Cursed Dual Katana. That's all we need to do, boys. There we go. Completed my trial, and here we go. All trials have been completed. They both reset for me, which means I just get to move forward and get our first V4 ability. Here we go. Back to the clock. Let's click this one here, and there's 2 abilities we can go with. We can either go with Limit Break, which allows the user to become stronger as they fight through a rage meter. The more damage we deal or damage we take, we deal more damage. Or we can go for Psycho, which gives us 3 flash steps. I'm gonna go for Psycho. First ability out the way. Now when we activate Human V4, you guys can see there's 3 little icons down at the bottom. Each of those will be a flash step. 1 more ability to get. And while we're waiting for the next full moon to come to get the next V4 ability, we've got to go ahead and get Tushita to 350 mastery to match Yama. We already have the first ability on Tushita, which is Heavenly Lunges. Let me just go ahead and show y'all that. It's just a barrage like this. Pretty good ability. Second one's even better though. Let's go on a little boss speed run though. And there we go, 350 mastery on Tushita. That was a successful little grind. Second move, we have Celestial Ravager. Boom. Pretty similar to Yama's second move, except this one has slightly more knockback, I believe. Now that both Yama and Tushita are both at 350 mastery, that's going to greatly help us later when it comes time to get into Cursed Dual Katana. In fact, it's literally one of the requirements. In about 30 minutes, we're on our last V4 trial right here, boys. Let me just quickly vanquish this boss. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And he's done. There we go. All trials have been completed. Both these boys about to reset, and we have finished. We're about to unlock our final V4 move, boys. Back to the ancient clock. For our second ability, instead of getting the dashes, we're going to get Limit Break. There's the final ability right there. We have now completed our next major objective, and now only 1 remains. Now to obtain Cursed Dual Katana, the first step is you need to have Yama and Tushita at 350 mastery, which we got early. After you got them at 350 mastery, go to Floating Turtle and go up to this building here behind Floating Turtle Mansion. Once you get to this building here, you will see there's a closed door. However, we can open it if we talk to an NPC on the side of the building. This guy here. Once we talk to him, he'll say, have you seen the entrance behind this building? It feels cursed. I think you can handle it. I can open the way for you if you want. Say less. We're ready. Now that the building is open, we can walk through it, and there will be 2 scrolls. One on the left, which is the Yama scroll, and the one on the right is the Tushita scroll. Now each of these scrolls have their own unique quest lines and objectives we need to complete in order to unlock the final area here. And for us, we're going to start with Tushita. I'm not going to lie. So for Tushita, we have 3 objectives to complete: Dock Legend, Sense of Duty, and Soulless. Let's go ahead and start the first trial. The first one we have to do is Dock Legend. Now for Dock Legend, what we need to do is we need to talk to multiple NPCs at Dock, specifically boat NPCs, starting off with the Turtle Entrance NPC. Talk to him, click next again. Now click Pardon Me, and he'll give you a bunch of dialogue. I'm just gonna skip through it. After you get done talking to him, next we have to go to Sea Castle. And after we get to Sea Castle, we go to this boat dealer, talk to him, click next again. This one's also gonna say Pardon Me. And now we have 1 more to talk to, and it is at Hydra Arena. This is the last NPC we need to talk to. Come to this dock over here, talk to this boat dealer. There we go, and we have just gotten an Alucard fragment. The scroll reacts to your achievements. After that, we gotta go back to the scroll dojo to begin our next trial. Next up, for the second trial, we have Sense of Duty. Now for Sense of Duty, the player needs only to kill 1 pirate in a pirate raid in order to get credit. So yeah, that trial is not too difficult. The only thing is a pirate raid only spawns every 1 hour and 15 minutes. You can either wait in a private server or hop server to server and get it that way. I'm just gonna sit in this private server. All right, boys, it's been a little bit. As you can see in the chat, pirates have been spotted approaching the castle. Here we go. All we got to do is just kill one of these pirates, then we get credit. But I'm just going to go ahead and kill the entire thing and the pirate raid because I think the pirate raid needs to end in order for you to actually get the Alucard fragment. All right, here we go. Last NPC here. This is the boss. Boom. Come on, come on, come on. And there we go. We've got our Alucard fragment. The next trial is completed. Also, we got a rubber fruit. Okay, not bad, not bad. I don't even think I could store this thing though. So it is going straight to the ocean. Back to the mansion. And now the final trial for Tushita is the soulless trial. Now for the soulless trial, the player has to kill the cake queen in under 2 minutes. For this, you're gonna need a high damaging build like Buddha, Magma, something like that. Let's waste no more time though. Ice cream land. Let me go ahead and equip my Buddha. We gotta make this quick. Now the timer doesn't start until you've hit her once. So let's start it now. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. There's a little song playing in the background. We have to defeat her before this song ends. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. Yep, there she goes. She's already almost at half health. I think we got this in the bag, boys. I think we got this in the bag. Trying to do this without Buddha, I'm not gonna lie, this would be like damn near impossible. Like I just don't recommend trying this unless you have Buddha, Kitsune, or like Magma or something. Hold on, she's actually kind of doing some damage. She's actually kind of doing some damage. Let's just go ahead and just stop playing games. Let's finish this. Let's finish this off now. There we go. Now that we've completed Big Mom, we are now in the heavenly dimensions. This is the final trial of Tushita, and all we have to do is light this torch. Now that we've lit the torch, we have to go through a wave of NPCs that are actually pretty strong. All we gotta do is just get through these NPCs. Boom. There we go. Now that we did that, there's another torch. We gotta light this one here and go through another wave. And after this, there'll be a third where we'll have to fight a boss. Lucky for us, we got Buddha, so I don't think this will be any trouble for us. And you know what? Just to make it even better, it's time to use our V4. Last torch here. Boom. Oh, damn. I forgot to mention that the boss also has a weapon, so we gotta be careful for that. He almost just knocked us off the damn island, bro. All right, hold on. Boom. Oh, damn. We gotta be careful with this boy. We gotta take care of him quick. We gotta take care of him quick. If he knocks us off the island, I'll actually be upset, bro. Come on, come on, come on. One more hit, and there he goes. He's done. And now that he's gotten packed up, you guys can see the gates have now opened, and all we have to do is walk through it. The scroll reacts to your achievements. Now, all we have to do is interact with it, and it bursts into flames, and we're done with this trial. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. For the next trial, we have to equip Yama and go to this scroll here. Now, for this one, the 3 trials are Pain and Suffering, Haze of Misery, and Fear the Reaper. Now, for Pain and Suffering, all you have to do is hold out the Yama and let an enemy get you low, and yeah, that's it. Just let an enemy get you low. So this one is super easy. Let me go to this NPC here. Just go ahead and get me low, my boy. Go ahead, get me low. Just don't kill me. I think if you die, it doesn't count. Yep, there we go. Hold on. Wait, maybe we have to die? Well, I lost bounty. Let's see. Did it work? No, it did not. All right, let's try that again. I read the instructions. All it says is you got to get low while holding out Yama. All right, get me low, get me low. One more hit. All right, we're low. We should be good, right? We didn't get the Alucard fragment. This is so confusing. Oh, there we go. Alucard fragment. Okay, that was weird. I don't understand why that didn't work at first. All right, so that was the easy one, but I'm not gonna lie, this next one is gonna get a lot difficult. For the next trial, we have Haze of Misery. Everything around us is gonna become hazy, and what we have to do is basically defeat any NPC that has a mark on them. So you guys can see here, we have this NPC has a mark on him. Let's go ahead and just vanquish him. Boom. So we've got to pack these ones up. Next up, these guys, then these jungle pirates, and then we got these fishmen captains. Next, we're gonna teleport to Hydra. Now I've got to defeat these ones, these giant islanders. There we go. And we've basically got to keep looping this until we go through every NPC on every island. And there we go. That was the last NPC. We got the Alucard fragment, and that is done. Now that we have that out the way, there's one more quest. Fear the Reaper. Arguably the most difficult one. Because for this one, you need to spawn the Soul King boss and die to him. But in order to find the Soul King boss, you need to get a fire essence. And let's see if we can get the fire essence first try. Come on. We got 645 bones. Please. And we just get some fragments. Okay, no worries. We still got 9 more spins left. We can still get it, right? And we get money. Okay. I'm starting to get a little worried now. But we can still get it, right? We can still get the fire essence in this try, right? Accessory, money. Oh my god. Please just give me the damn fragments again. We only have 5 spins left. I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to get it, bro. If we don't get it now, we're gonna have to wait 2 hours to get off cooldown to be able to do the next 10 rolls. So we literally have to get it now, boys. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pull in one of my alt accounts and roll on there. One more spin. We have one more spin. This is it. It all rides on this, please. And we just get fragments. Game, you let me down. Also, what the heck is going on here? It's like I'm wearing a hat and then like it's like on top of my thing and it just looks ugly as hell. No worries though, because I just hopped on my main account and we ended up pulling the hollow essence. So let me go ahead and spawn the Soul Reaper on this account. All right, now that the Soul Reaper's here, all we got to do is just simply die to the Soul Reaper. And just like how when we fought Big Mom, we're gonna get teleported to a different place. All right, so let me hold Yama out. Let this man kill me. Boom. There we go. And you guys can see it shows loading at the top. Now we're gonna get teleported to the Hell Dimension. And just like heaven, we have have to light these torches and fight some NPCs. Yes, sir, boys. Prepare. This is the final step, boys. This is the final step to get Cursed Dual Katana. Second torch here. Secure these NPCs. Boom, 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 boom. Last torch here. All right, let me fight these boys. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's activate Human V4 while we're here. That's why we even got it and make this whole process easier. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that rage meter go up down at the bottom. Look at all. Damn. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Sheesh. Hold up. Hold up, bro. This dude ain't got no chance. This dude ain't got no chance. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. 196,000 damage in seconds. There we go, boys. With that done, now we have opened the portal and we got the last Alucard fragment. Now we burn this scroll, and with all 6 Alucard fragments, we go right here and insert them here. Now look at this, boys. Gems going in the wall, and the final room will open. All we gotta do is defeat this boss here now, and then we unlock Cursed Dual Katana. And I'm not gonna lie, this boss is like super easy. Like, this is not a hard boss whatsoever. Hold on, let me just quickly pack this boy up. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, and he is done. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have now obtained the Cursed Dual Katana. Sheesh. Cursed Dual Katana has 2 moves, Revolving Ravager and Slayer of Goliath, which takes 375 mastery. But just to not bore y'all with the grinding, 375 mastery. First move, we obviously have Revolving Ravager. Basically, you do a little Beyblade spin and knock them back. This allows like crazy combo potential. And the next move is a long-range snipe move, Slayer of Goliath. You hold it, snipe it, and it pushes them towards you. Also, crazy combo potential. Literally, probably the best sword in the entire game of Blox used for both grinding and PvP. There you have it, though, ladies and gentlemen. We went from this noob that you saw at the beginning to this god-level swordsman. I ain't gonna lie, this was a crazy journey, and if there was one thing that the journey taught me, Blox grind is very painful.